Alright. Let me finish this chip.
Session
94! Last time we all sat down to play this game together, you guys were fleeing quickly on the Hellstrom from Calliope. With a ship full of refugees, you guys made it out to sea a little ways. You met Tate's new character, Zenazarius.
Banger of a name.
Yeah, and he dumped some lore about where he's from on you, and even Felicia, with probably the highest history on the entire ship, was like, "Yeah, I have no fucking idea." And yeah, there was just there was a lot of good role playing. Zodell got Gondamex back.
That's right.
Yeah, there was some talking with Dernick again.
Oh yeah, he was a relative chatty Cathy compared to the last year and a half.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, in this situation, it behooves him to share information that he has, because before you guys just were like, hey, weapons and stuff, and he was like, oh.
I mean, he's probably said more words in the past day than he has in the last year and a half.
Probably, if we counted all of Dernick's words in the entire campaign, he has definitely said more words in the last day than he has in your guys' entire campaign. Yeah.
I scried on Searia.
You scried on Searia, and
Forest
you
is
scried...
healthy.
What?
The forest looks good.
It's looking better. Looking a lot better.
Forest
And you scried on
Roston,
who was tied up in the back of a wagon.
Yep.
Not looking good.
Not looking good. Seemingly unconscious. Yeah. What else? Yeah, it was just a lot of good role playing. Bitterman thought he was dying walking into the mansion. He was like, "I'm walking towards the light."
He started petting Gorky.
He is very old.
We got Ren back?
We got Ren back. That's right. You guys parked the ship for a little bit, let her catch up after she fled Calliope and found the flying broom.
You know what we should do to celebrate? We should have like a Ren fair.
No.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. The no was to the cat internet.
No. Oh, okay.
Yes. Ren.
Just shut down so hard.
Yes, we should have a Ren fair.
Ren, my fair lady. Yeah. Yeah, just a lot of talking. It was good. A lot of people just spitting information, vibing out a little bit, celebrating that y'all didn't fucking die and get frozen in eternal ice.
Yep.
Yeah, then the tail end of the following day. Actually, it was about midday the next day. Everybody had got a long rest, shared some coffee. Felicia was cornering everybody with her book about dragons and just pestering everyone. And yeah, a ship stoved into sight. And a dark-eyed captain introduced himself as what was his name? Captain
Sailor.
Captain Sailor. That's right.
On the nose.
Yeah, Dark-Tides. They name themselves after whatever they think they're the best at. And yeah, what was his ship called? Captain Sailor. His ship is called the Unburn. And
HMS It Floats.
yeah. And as you ended the session, you noticed after Captain Sailor inquired about whether or not you were Amorventus, and with no near port for all of these other potentially Sailors Guild, Four Winds Guild, and other merchant vessels, they began to follow in your wake as dozens and dozens of them began to dot the skyline heading your way, as they can no longer go to Calliope without getting et.
Yep.
And here we are, midday. Second day in, 2 days to go. On your way to Sangradell.
Midday, you said?
Yeah, it was around
May
mid-ish
13th.
day. Yeah, it's the 13th. It was a long 24 hours.
Yeah.
May 13th?
That's what I have written down.
I don't know, I'm using one calendar for 2 campaigns. And it fucks me up a little bit sometimes. But I'll use blue for your guys' campaign, because Arya is my favorite. Because she's the only one that gives me smooches.
14. 1-3. Yeah, that's what I thought.
All I'm saying is, if you're gonna cheat at cards, you've got to be better at it. I kind of wanted you to catch me and give me a spanking.
Oh, that's right. They were banging.
They were throwing some serious hips. Yeah. Just getting it done.
I'm just getting the ball rolling. You dropped something down your body there, bud.
Pocket chip for later?
Yeah. Yeah, unzip a little bit. It'll be a boob chip for later.
I already dug one out of there earlier.
Wow.
Did I'm just trying to think. With the conversation I was having,
Well, you were gonna talk to Zenzu, but then he blipped out.
yeah, I was like,
he was
why
like,
do I
"Right,
feel
can I talk to you for a second?" So anyways, I just have up, and he was gone.
right? I was like, why do I feel like I was in the conversation with somebody?
Yeah.
That's exactly why.
Yeah.
I thought it was with Dernick, but it was definitely with.
I love that.
fucking Bamfy case.
As soon as he popped out, Tate just logged off.
Yeah.
And you were did he explicitly make a character that he could just pop off when he needs to go to bed? Yes. Yes, he did.
Oh my god.
And that's what's great about today, too, is like he doesn't have to be here. He's wherever he is.
Yep.
somewhere in another planar world. When I was talking with Dernick, he mentioned we're going to probably, because we were inquiring about the Tower of Cristania / the Fangs.
Correct.
And he said pros and cons either way.
Yeah.
Probably don't want to go to the Underdark right now because it's like a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
And you want to be intentional.
Yeah, his glyph notes were the Fangs are almost certain danger, and the Tower of Cristania is uncertain danger.
So then it's going to choose your pain.
Yeah.
A little bit. But we know that the Twilight Forest is foresting hard again.
And I can get us there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Can't get to the Tower
Without
of
sailing for a month.
fucking ever.
Or
yeah.
however long it took us.
It'll take you 6 seconds this time.
Yeah.
That's 6 weeks.
Does
yeah.
it have to be an alive tree?
I don't think the mast will work. I already thought of that.
That would have been
And
so
the-
cool.
But it has to be large, too.
Yeah,
so
we
it has
talked
to be-
about having a
It's
plant
a 10
on board
foot
and the
by
whole thing.
10 foot.
Yeah.
I mean, hypothetically, if we cast Speak with Dead on a big mast, would that work?
You
No.
can make best efforts.
Speak with dead and then speak with plants?
Yeah, at the same time.
Huh?
Speak with dead plants. Oh, interesting.
I don't know if it. I think it specifically says it has to be alive.
There you go.
You
There's a new spell for you.
You
Speak with dead plants.
Yeah. You talk to the mast, it's like, kill me again!
Or it tries to murder you like the trees did that one time.
So there was a part
Yeah, it's
in,
just an old nymph as a
Fuck
mask.
you!
there was a part in Campaign 3 of Critical Role that I just watched recently where their sorcerer can animate objects.
6th level spell.
So she animates like a ship and a rope, and so they just call them Shippy and Ropey. But they can like also talk to her.
Freaking amazing.
Oh my god.
It was
Animate
fucking
objects
hilarious.
is the best spell of life.
I cannot wait
Yeah,
to
like
do
later on,
Spellcaster.
they were just like, "Oh, this is a locked door," and she's like, "Animate objects, open." And it was like, "Okay, thank you. I'm glad to help."
It's amazing.
You ever, Brett?
What's
I'm timing.
Oh no! It came right off that time.
Oh no!
I blew a gasket.
Unfortunate trip in the 3rd sector that brings him down to a 6. Oh, that is unfortunate.
Well,
5, I meant 5.
I had a 9.5 written last time, so I still had the 5 over here.
It just says inanimate plant. It doesn't say alive plant.
An inanimate plant would be a plant that is not animated by such a spell as animate object or like an ant.
Yeah.
Because that isn't. Or like an animated tree. just random ant you guys met, just like, what's happening?
ramped up real fast.
You know, if Zodell had that spell, technically I've seen the ant that killed me. Like he was like, hey man, I'm
Yeah,
back.
you have to have at least 5
Like, I
minutes.
don't know what's wrong. I feel really bad. Puke at all these people.
It's like I'm covered in sap.
Enter the dragon. Yep.
Yeah, 10-foot area.
Enter the end.
Large or larger inanimate plant.
Yeah, I feel like there's no loopholes here. At least until we get to land.
I suggest we go to Sangradell. Bamf the trees.
Yeah. I'm gonna go up to Quirky. Hey, bud.
What's going on?
Seems that you and, Odette have been, hanging out recently. Do you know if she plays an instrument?
Skin flute.
I hope not. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, she's less of an instrument player and more of a. Seems like she's just got nimble fingers for other things.
Yeah, okay. Would you wanna, you, me, and Xandra have a bit of a jam sesh? Maybe, yeah?
Yeah. Wait, you talking like right this second?
I mean,
Let
Sorta.
let me finish this hand of cards first. Roll me 2d6s.
It's pyramid, right?
oh,
7.
11.
Nice.
I'll have a slurpee.
Fuck! Damn. Told you, number fingers. She's cheating.
I'm not doing that, you do it.
I am. I'm cheating. Yeah. All right. Let's go do a jam.
Yeah.
Want to see if Falconer wants to bring that fancy harp of his?
I forgot he had
We
that.
could be a quartet.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, let's do it up.
All right. Everybody make performance checks.
Because
I
I've
guess
practiced for so long I get advantage.
You got Xander pulled up, right?
I can get Xandra. pulled
Yeah.
up.
It's just easier if you play her. Just like when Magnus plays
Oh.
once someone's done.
That's not. Well, and then Xandra will.
Oh yeah, Corky. Yeah, Corky's not proficient with performing, but he's got bird flutes.
Oh.
The worst performance.
Falconer.
17.
Oh, of course.
Zodell.
Zodell got a 10. Xandra got a 13.
Corky also got a 10.
Breathtakingly mediocre.
Felicia's like reading a book.
Shredding on the harp.
Yeah, but he's winning. Felicia's like reading a book on the deck, and she's like, all I'm saying is if they're going to play on the deck, they should be a little bit more considerate of other people that are trying to do work up here. And honestly, they could perform a little bit better. I thought that, Falconer was doing really good, but I mean, Falconer's really handsome, and he's really good at his instrument, and she just walks below deck. She's just talking to the air.
Great. They're up here. She's down there. Nowhere for me to go.
Except in the mansion.
Yeah, also true.
I think we fucking nailed it, mate.
Yeah.
And if you guys perform for an hour, or wait, has it been a month?
Pretty sure it has. So we did it before.
You did it.
We were,
Everybody
we were
used.
at Dara yet.
Everybody used their inspiration. So used their
have
inspiration to
inspiration.
fast travel to the McCracken estate.
Yep.
That feels like it. At least a month ago.
Oh, let's see here. If we're on the 13th. For Foreign was on the 9th. When you guys got there. So it has been a month. Falconer can inspire how many individuals? You and 2 others?
Me and 2 others, yep.
All right. A lot of people to choose from.
I have inspiration
Well.
already.
Does Odell have inspiration?
I do not.
Well, you do now.
Oh, bang, bang, bang. Pop, pop.
Oh, you're not
Anybody else on the deck? That doesn't have.
Xandra, I mean, basically everybody.
Ren?
Ren is on the deck.
Does
unless you-
Kinneros have it?
I should pull up Kinneros. I was kind of just going to have Kinneros go off and do his own thing this session. It's like maybe go gamble or gather supplies while you guys were doing city things.
He was part of
Hotboxing in the
that
bottom of the ship.
card game.
Yeah. Playing Sabak. Campaigns. Let's get Kidder roasted.
I do have 7 joints still.
I still thought that would have been a clutch idea when you were in the mouth of the
I
dragon.
know.
If
I
you-
was so wanting to do that.
If you hadn't been like so fucked up and just restrained completely, that would have been just like light them all, shove them in a nostril. Kinneros does have inspiration still. Oh yeah, because he wasn't with you guys when you fast traveled. You were with Boblin at that time.
Oh, that's right. Okay, Ren, take inspiration then.
Okay.
Inspired.
How many people can you inspire?
Himself and 2 others.
Me plus 2.
Oh, okay, so we're good.
Yeah.
Wow, we all have inspiration now. That's great.
Feeling very, very vibey.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
That was-
maybe once we don't have the, like, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, you could.
Uh-uh.
It's all about how much you want to miss.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else want any role playing?
I want to talk to Ren.
Okay.
So where did Ren go after the performance?
I stayed on the deck.
Oh, okay.
This is technically your first time on a ship, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
You're like, I was on a skyship, and then I was on a broom, and now I'm on a floating ship.
Oh, have you?
This
come
has
back,
been
my
a
bro?
crazy month.
Worky, take the wheel.
Oh, now you want me to do something? All right. I'm just kidding.
Keep back talking. Keep back talking.
I'm just kidding. I love driving this thing.
That's right. I just picture him having like a little stool. He sits on.
Yeah.
So you can see over the helm.
It's just like a 2-step up little
Yeah.
kitchen
Step
cupboard stool.
stool.
Little step stool. There
Yeah.
we are.
I see this and give Quirky guidance.
Unnecessary, but appreciated.
That's a don't fuck this up tap.
He's small enough to the wheel's big, and then it's got the jutting out portions, but he has to hold it on the inside bits.
Just pictured him like he's got the wheel like this and his feet on the other side and he's just like his whole body.
We need to do a hard left.
Zordell would actually like steering if he was doing that the whole time. She'd be like, watch,
Actually-
I'm gonna do a donut.
I'm retconning everything we're saying. He stands on the wheel and clip-clops from section
my
to
God.
section to steer.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's
Nice. Yep.
Corky, we need to go a little bit to port.
beautiful.
It's like half hamster wheel. Falcon or Giver?
Yeah. Ren. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you, Falconer?
Oh, just peachy. With what happened with Roston, can you fill in the details for me?
I followed him to his shop and we were there not even 5 minutes when these individuals burst in and began attacking us. There was individuals in like masks and like pajamas,
Masks and pajamas, you say?
and there was another individual, another dwarf, that seemed to know Rostin and mentioned his mother. And pretty sure he mentioned some
Well,
other guy's name.
I re-listened to most of the session today, and you actually lied your ass off when you were describing.
Oh yeah, I know.
So
Yeah, you were like, there were like 12 guys.
12 guys, and there must have been one more because he hit me on the back of the head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he mentioned. Pretty sure he mentioned Cordric.
Yes, mentioned someone else. Corvic, Corblund.
Cordric,
Cordy Dick, you're looking for
Cordric,
that.
the Hammerhaft,
Yes, that was it.
it's Rostin's uncle.
His uncle sent people to kill him.
Or not uncle?
No,
What was he?
he was the
He was
leader.
something, I thought.
He was the leader of one of the other clans who
Oh.
Rostin found out is now trying to unite all of the clans into a kingdom that Cordric wants to rule.
Gotcha. Yeah, that.
Huh.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
suppose
and
that's probably where they've taken him then.
Yes, I did a little bit of tracking when I came to, and it did look like he was going west.
Yes, Rostin's from Toonsville, that would be to the west.
So,
Pass this one.
what are we going to do? We're going to rescue him?
Yes, in good time. That's quite a ways away. They could be anywhere by now.
Well, when I scried on Rostin yesterday,
Mhm.
it was still snowing. It was still quite cold, so I think they were still within the frost of Adraknal's range. So they weren't that far. They were
Yeah, I
horse
remember
and carriage. He
I
was in the
remember you
back.
saying he was just leaving the area.
So if they're on the horse and buggy, and we have the ship, do you think that we would gain distance on them? Do you think we can maybe cut them off, or?
Possibly. But again, hard to say. They could be taking back roads,
Yeah.
using magic. It'd be like finding a needle in a haystack.
I mean, my wolves have his scent. It's strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, and we don't know that they're going straight west. They might cut north at some point, because Toonsville's still quite a ways north, from what I know.
Well, we still have
Do
your
I know?
magic.
You can make a history check about paths in and out of Toonsville.
Did I take world history in Gnomeversity? Oh, that's horrible.
Nope.
5.
In
No, not at all.
in the Darren Academy, which serves as both a military school and a college. Yeah, you didn't take that class, no.
No.
You know it's on the other side of the Spire Spine Mountains based off of what you've been told by Rostin. But other than that, you studied a lot more specifically Dorelium history.
Yep.
Because
Just
that's
learn
sort of
about the states and nowhere else.
Yeah,
they,
pretty much.
They basically said, like, this is where we're from, learn our culture, everybody else is a fucking... fuck 'em. Is a fucking fuck 'em.
Yeah, okay.
I remember seeing these awesome globes in Vegas. I was like, "Oh, these are sweet." And then Rebecca's like, "Yeah, notice how like all the world is like just one shape, and then they have managed to get every state into America." I'm like, "Oh, thanks for ruining it for me."
They've got Lincoln, Nebraska, but they don't have Paris, France.
They have like 7 different
Yeah.
Springfields, and it's just Europe, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can keep scrying on him every so often, but I mean I don't really know the landscape, so I won't necessarily be able to tell exactly where they're at.
Well, I mean, if we know that he's getting taken back to Toonsville, then we should probably just keep heading west.
Yeah, we were gonna go to Kinneros's hometown to get the airship.
The fling.
But you also said that you have the magic that you can transport through the plants too.
That's true, but I have to have seen the destination tree, and
Oh.
I've never been to Kinneros's hometown, so I can't
But-
get us there.
Doesn't he have the circle though?
He does. He has the
So
teleportation
he can
circle,
take us
so
there.
Kinneros can get us there.
Yeah.
And in theory, we could transport there, and then if we wanted to go to Searia, we could transport via plants. 'Cause, yeah, I've seen a bunch of trees.
What about that place that you were telling that I heard you talking about before with where you fought the black dragon? Is it faster to get to Toonsville from there?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
I think Kinneros's town is closer to Roston's country.
My village is kind of like close to like the border of Urania and Sina. So, you know,
I mean, we can go to Sina. We've been to Sina.
Yeah, but if we can teleport directly to Kinneros's
Right. Yeah.
hometown,
Yeah. Right. Totally.
I
I
think
forgot.
we go.
let me just see if I have the map that I gave you guys here, so I can give you. It's a lot of countries and it's a big world. Did you squish your finger?
No.
You squish your nuts?
No.
Bang your knee?
No.
Toes.
It was my eyelash.
Yeah. Where you guys are at right now, you're almost exactly south of where. Well, like by the time you hit Sangradell, you're going to be basically a straight line south of where Kinneros's village is.
and the Spine Mountains are on the west of
Yeah.
his country.
Yeah. Well, let's do a little context building here. Xander, do you want to grab me the map?
Yep.
Don't start unrolling it until you get it over to me.
Remind me, inspiration fast travel. Do we have to have been there before, or is it literally just like?
No, you can just fast travel to a location and just skip out on all of the like random encounter table stuff.
I think this may have fallen over.
I think that that just fell off something. You can just set it on. Okay, there it works. Yeah. So, okay, good. Stop pulling. You guys are heading to Sangradell here
Yep.
from Calliope. Kinneros's hometown is right up in and around here.
Oh yeah, it's the
I
giant
was thinking
hole in
that
the woods.
Searia was more
So,
west of where it is.
so yeah, like from Sangradell, straight shot to Searia, but you guys can travel there via plants and get all the way to the Twilight Forest,
Oh yeah.
which is right by the Fangs.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And if you guys go to the Western continent, you'd be sailing over this way. Toonsvale's there with all the borders of the different clans. And then I believe I'm going to base Kristania's Tower of Zaeld in Transvanstia, but the map is not yet written. So
It's called Hotel Transvanstia.
if anybody wants to get a picture, now's the time.
Oh shit.
Saves me the trouble of having to
Yep.
unroll this every time.
Fuck. Oh. Okay. How did that go? Can I pinch to zoom, kinda? Oh yeah.
All right. You know what? We're gonna swap sides here.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll it.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll it up the other way, so I don't have to do it the long way every time. You don't roll.
Gotcha.
Unnecessary damage. This thing's already fucked enough as it is, and not the good kind of fucked.
Gonna say.
Where when you roll
horse
it, it gets
penis
an
and all.
erection.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop this map in the chat.
I overtaped this side.
Photos. Manage. Select more
Shouldn't we have
photos.
just kept rolling the way it was already?
What?
Remember.
Well, we're going to be looking at this side of the map from now on, so we don't need to see Dara.
Oh,
Other
okay.
side, so that way we don't have to unroll the whole map every time, right?
So when it gets over here, do you want me to unroll this side and like wrap it
Well,
around?
actually, at this point, you can just let go. I can do this.
Gotcha.
Maps.
Yeah. She's a delicate mistress. I've been working on her since I was...
Xander's face.
Oh God! What is it now?
Did
What
you
is
send it
it?
to the group
What's
chat?
so funny? Oh God damn it! Oh no! No!
I saw that.
No!
He's got more chins than the Chinese folks.
Just a little double chin derpy, that's all.
I happened to have a big arch earlier.
You were trying real
You know
hard to
what?
keep that paper
Straight
spread.
to your face,
Yeah, just pools here.
just in the jowls.
That's why some people love beards.
But, to your credit, with all that extra double chin effort, you held that map so damn steady. Look how clear, if you pinch to zoom, it is.
Oh shit, yeah.
That's what we were going for.
At least it was worth it.
The effort was worth it, dude.
I'm so glad this is on
I,
audio.
I wish... This
Otherwise,
one, I'm
everyone would
gonna
be
take.
showing
I'm
up.
gonna take the picture and I'm gonna add that to
No!
the video.
That'll
This
be-
be your
that'll be
face
the
in the background
thumbnail.
with the minis up front.
It looks like you're just like,
Dude, you look a
you're
little
like
stoned
I was
too.
gonna say like 9 beers in, just trying your best. Yeah.
You know-
Show me the picture again.
Just like 9 beers in.
Yeah, so we were playing D&D, and it was great. Yeah, the smaller names, you know, a little less, but
Yeah.
Too funny. Okay.
there's a good
It's all out of
picture.
love.
There's a good picture of what I have of the developed world so far. So yeah, you can see country names better than city names, but I do have smaller pictures on my side where I can clarify those.
I don't remember ever having taken a full map of the world picture like this, though, so that's super helpful.
I
If there's one, I don't have it, if it exists somewhere else.
no, I definitely was trying to go country by country, but you guys are globetrotting now. Like, you have the ability to go places, and, like, you know what, somebody shell out 7 gold, and then this is for that map.
Yeah.
You picked it up in someplace.
Yeah.
Sure.
I took the photo. My gold, sure.
Okay. I
I'll take
have the
the-
do you have tap?
Huh?
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah, we're
God.
rich as fuck through half.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like I got a mill in there, I think. Yeah.
So the plan is we're going to go up to Kinros's home, and then from there we're going to jump through the plants. No. How? What?
I don't
What are we
know.
doing?
I
I
don't
think
know.
we just go straight to Ciaria.
Do you think that the
Should I scry on Corky number 2?
I was going to say that Quirky
Yeah,
number 2
buy
has
us time for the
has the
float to
airship.
arrive.
Well, so here's the thought, right? If we go to Sangradell, and then able to teleport to Kinnerosa's home, can Kinneros, can you do that anywhere in the world basically and get back to home? Are you able to do that?
Yeah, basically if I know, like if I've studied and written down or like memorized a circle, then if we're out someplace, I can draw it like pretty good too. I'm a good artist. And then we can bamf to any circle that I've memorized.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just thinking as a hedge, but if that's the case, it's probably fine. But
How
Nice.
long does that take, though? That's like a 10-minute thing? Or
Yeah,
an
10
hour
minutes. I
thing?
gotta draw it out.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, if Idraknal comes, not a good, not like a good time to try and do it. If he's like freezing everything over, but
Because what I was thinking is, if we go to your hometown, then at least Arya has seen trees, and as a backup plan, we can get back to your hometown anywhere else as well as another option.
True. I mean, do we know... Does Dernick know the landscape of the Fangs? Like, are there trees there?
ask him.
That was basically me asking. I walk up to the...
It's weird that you're talking to me in the third
Third
person. Does Dernick know? Does Arya know how to do English?
Not always.
No.
It's not my first language.
That's true, it's not. Immigrants. Shit. The Fangs are...
I know they're off of Searia, and it's pretty foresty.
It's a natty 20.
Ooh, nice.
The Fangs themselves are two towering peaks. Two towers. There would presumably be trees at their bases, but otherwise
It's rocky.
rock and stone and freezing temperatures, as they do, or as legends say, and as I have been told, the entrances to the Fangs are not at the base of these mountains. They reside at the pinnacles, where the magic users and archmages of old could enter freely due to their capabilities, and yet keep others from intruding in their lairs.
So we would have to climb the mountains
Or
to the top.
or fly.
Yeah.
Presumably.
Okay. Because if there were trees at the base of the Fangs, then I could get us, like, in a pinch, back to Searia. And then we would have 10 minutes or whatever if we wanted Kinneros to draw the circle to get us to his hometown.
That's true. Yeah, either way. I mean,
Yeah,
just
just
thinking of...
Oh, pardon me. Yeah, just because Quinn's not here tonight, I wrote some extra notes about Sangradell, so that if you guys do decide to go to his place, he'll at least be here for it next week.
True.
Because otherwise, it's like, hey, these are my parents, as Shay describes everything.
Yeah,
and
not
that's,
as fun.
No, it's a little
Buzzkilling
shitty
thing.
to be revealing somebody's hometown when that character's not there.
Okay, well,
So just so you guys know, like, if that's your plan, like, we can hit Sangradell, wait for Kinneros to come down off this bender that he's on, and then, I don't know, I'm gonna find an inn. Nice cushy bed instead of trying to fuck in these hammocks.
yeah.
Gives a whole different meaning to six swing.
Does it?
I mean, a little bit, we're both short.
You could just use a regular swing then.
You gonna build me a swing?
No.
Well, then stop bringing it up. I liked her more as a half-orc.
Yep. I'm leaving. I don't know.
You know what's crazy too? As they start walking off, she paid me like a shitload of gold before she left. Stop. Yeah, you put her on retainer, and then no more tattoos.
I mean, she could still get tattoos.
I mean, if
you
any,
wanted.
yeah.
She's just been living very comfy since the last time you were there. Didn't you give her
It was
500.
like 500.
500 gold? Yeah, and each tattoo was 7.
I mean, if anyone wants a tattoo, I sort of have I have an account.
I mean, if she didn't spend it all.
I mean, even then, she still owes me.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't give it to her for fun. It's supposed to be for tattoos, right? And unless she ran out of ink, it's not like she just can't do it.
I think you're thinking Odette's more responsible than she is.
We've
Yeah.
all seen her life choices in the last 24 hours.
She just fucked a half man, half goat. Just now.
I always
goat.
I always think I'm like the lowest she can go in my mind, and then she just like says something or does something. It's like, oh, yeah, okay.
Debt's also in her name, so I imagine that she has spent it. Yeah.
Alright, let's see what Sangradell has to offer. Hopefully Sven and his family are there. Not that we want to drop this on them when they literally just left, but
What is playing in the background? Grizz. No. This has got to be Grizz. I don't have dubstep in my shit. Yeah, Grizz.
I was gonna- this
My
sounds-
friends and I. Yep.
Banger.
Grizz.
I don't.
If you haven't listened to Grizz at all,
Do it.
Grizz is a vibe.
you're gonna.
Alright.
Because
You're gonna-
he has like actual horn players, right? He doesn't use.
He plays the saxophone,
Yeah, but
and then he started making electronic music, and just it
But,
slaps
but
so
when,
hard.
when he has the brass instruments come in, he actually uses live brass
Yeah,
music.
yeah.
Yeah.
He brought in and did some features with Brass Tracks, which is an entire band of like
Yeah.
horn musicians.
Oh, you just
And-
reminded me of Mastercraft. I gotta put that
Freaking
down.
dope as all hell.
Do you want me to?
Sangradell.
Text me Mastercraft and Daft Punk. I have been neglecting to put those in my playlists.
Oh, I love Daft Punk.
I think you would like Mastercraft. They haven't done anything for a while, as far as I know, but
Have you listened to Justice?
I have not.
Oh, Justice is also great.
Yeah, at this point, you guys are a fleet. There's about 30.
Brass what?
Brass Tracks.
There's about 30-ish boats or ships sailing with you, and and you guys are the helm. You are leading.
Oh yeah.
Day and
And other ships.
a half out.
Yeah. Do we roll the random encounter too?
No point with this many ships. Well, unless for weather. Yeah, roll me a random encounters table.
I got it. 8.
I forgot to pull it up for like the second time ever only. I was thinking it was only encounters, but it is actually world events as well. Wait, when is... Oh God, there's still a week out. 8! Stop whispering. Say it out loud. Okay. Roll me a d6. No, d4.
D4. 4.
Nice. What was that black market shipping crew that you guys met
yeah.
on in Dorelium?
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was the Salivar shipping group.
Yeah.
Yep.
Salivar Shipping Co.
That's-
Oh, the guy with
Sounds
the parrot bird thing.
That was the
Um,
guy with the
Well, that we were like supposed to
fucking
like take out
unguents
his
that saved your ass.
That's right.
we're supposed to take out his opposition, and we've never ever come across them.
It's because you guys have only... this is the first time you've been on the ocean in
Yeah.
fucking ever.
Was that Easy 25 guy? No.
No, that's-
different thing, right?
That was when you guys were trying to get your fling examined.
Mm.
And yeah, there was like the
Okay,
pompous
that's
captain,
way
and he was like, I'll give you my best engineer to go and...
No, I remember. Just I
Yeah.
was conflating the two.
It was... Oh, fuck, where did it... Is it at the bottom? No. It was the Ryatao Trading Limited that you guys met.
Yeah, Salivar Trading Company was the opponent.
Was the opposition.
Yep.
A ship rolls up next to you.
Salivar Shipping Group procure cargo for reimbursement. Okay, yeah. That was the opposition we were supposed to...
A sort of like black tarred vessel kind of stoves up to you guys.
Black Tard Vessel.
It's like the ship's outer hull has kind of been tarred
Ah.
over to prevent leaks.
Gotcha.
In like sort of slapdash fashion. It's just,
Also very flammable.
yeah.
Ooh. Ew.
I gotta look up what this fucking captain's name is.
So they're like
Of
it.
the Wake Maven. Do we still have that?
Fuck, this was in... Where was this? I definitely made documents for this. Encounter... No, I
Man,
need
I
that
need
one.
to go through my notes more.
Sorry, guys. This is a fun one. This is the first one you came across. Encounters.
Yeah, we've been rolling no changes to the weather quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's summer. It's just nice. Like, occasionally there's a drizzle.
Yeah, there could
Um,
never ever be a crazy thunderstorm with like floods or whatever.
If anybody's confused about that, that's what happened to the Mag Flies campaign last time.
My cat character did not appreciate that.
Yeah, you were very damp. Did I put them in the world? Are they in the world?
That's an existential question.
Oh, fuck. I should have labeled this one better. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to steal one of these other names. Somebody roll me. Let's see, we already did the unburn. Somebody roll me a d4.
Skip.
Skip.
4.
Nice.
Nice. As the ship kind of comes up to you guys, you see the placards on it. The ship's called the Reaver. And there's a human gentleman strolls up. He's sort of in this black leather coat, no hat, like a little bit of a receding hairline, but he's still got it kind of long in the back. It's blowing in the wind. Ahoy there! I take it you're the ones everyone's been talking about. The Amor Vantis.
Vintage.
Guilty as charged.
Well, seeing as things are a bit precarious these days, I was wondering if myself and my crew could possibly impart any goods or wisdom upon you, seeing as you seem to be the heroes of the realm, as everyone's been saying.
You traitors.
Ah, traders. Bargainers.
Why don't you come up beside our ship? We can chat.
Do they have any like logos of the Salvar shipping group flag?
No, just regular sort of. It's not a black flag because that means pirates, but it's just regular flag. Like, I don't know,
Okay.
no
Just a hang
logos.
over
Just,
here
flag,
yeah, you just see like the placards on it and the paint on it across the black tar is the Reaver. Now where did I put my randos?
Sailors don't fear the reaper.
Reaver?
So we told these other guys that we would.
The Reaver.
Take
yeah.
out
Reaver.
these guys.
Oh, okay.
Are these the guys we're supposed to kill, or are these guys we're supposed to help
No,
find
it
the guys
just
we're
says
helping?
procure cargo for reimbursement.
Wink.
And the gnome captain of the other company said, or, you know, if they manage to find themselves lost, we'd give you gold for that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Scuttle them.
Yeah.
Take this drill and go under the ship.
Oh yeah, you can. Can you still breathe underwater?
Oh, I can breathe underwater too. Boom.
Oh,
Do you have a potion?
I've got a cloak mandarin.
That's right!
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that freaking
I mean, I
cat
can
god
also
gave it to
just
me.
Yeah.
turn into a fucking elf plesiosaur.
You got opposable thumbs though with that? You know, drills are extra.
Just bear in mind you guys are in front of about 1,000 witnesses.
yeah, we can be subtle.
Yeah. Turn into a narwhal. And just
Yeah.
use your
Spirit. Swordfish.
Put a gnar through that wall. Narwhal.
Yeah, they pull up right tight to you, and if you want them to sail in tandem, you can lash the ships together. Your guys' call.
Yeah, we'll do that. I think.
All right.
Can I?
There's 100 other 30 ships here. I don't think they're gonna try anything. So
No, they're just a shipping co or a shipping group. They're looking to make money,
Yeah.
and
So he doesn't seem mischievous or
You know,
have
we are
other
out.
intentions?
You can make an insight check if you'd like.
We are on international waters right now. All we need to do is lash all our boats together, and we can become our own nation.
It's actually not a bad
Floating
idea.
city.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's not a bad idea.
Oh.
16.
That's going in jail.
Just seems like a guy offering to buy and sell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a guy.
Just a guy.
One-
Yeah, I'll
one
wander
brother.
over there.
I'm just a
A
guy.
single guy.
Sorry, what was that, Falconer?
I said I'll walk over to their ship once everything's tied up.
Okay, you walk onto the ship. They don't seem like well off. They do have some crates here and there. You can make a perception check as you're crossing over and as the ships are being lashed together.
Natural 20 for
Alright.
26.
It's roughly the same size a ship as the Hellstrom, like comparable, but it is sitting a little lower in the water than your guys' is. Like it's got cargo in it for sure, just at first glance. Well, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. What may I call
Morning,
you?
Captain. I'm Falconer.
Did you say you were Captain Falconer or just Falconer?
Commodore Falconer.
Commodore Falconer. All right. That was a little Scottish. Hold on. I'm just finishing making a note here. Commodore, as he pretends to sweep a hat off. You can call me Captain Gibbons McAvoy. I am the captain of
Pleasure
this
to
here.
make your acquaintance.
I'm the captain of this here vessel, and a proud captain in the fleet of the Ryatow Trading Group. I gotta make sure I get this right. Ryatow Trading Limited. And if
You're a Ryatow guy, hey?
Ryatow Trading Limited.
Do you know Holler Dawson by any chance?
He immediately takes a step back from you and puts his hand sort of just like comfortably on a dagger at his waist. You know of the Captain Holler Dawson, do you?
We had a run-in or two in Dorelli a few months back.
Here's how much a 5-year-old pencil is worth today. We're playing D&D, leave.
Well, that does complicate things a little bit. See, Holler Dawson is what you might call a bit of a competition.
Aren't they both right?
Yeah,
He's a Ryatow
No,
guy.
yeah.
sorry, maybe I fucked it up. So one of these is you guys ran into 8. Sorry, the names are fucking me up. It's been a while since I wrote these guys down. You got an 8.
been a while.
Sorry, yes, I am
These guys are Salivar?
Salivar Shipping Group. My apologies.
Okay.
Yes,
Then I wouldn't.
I'm part of the
have said
Salivar
that
ship.
then.
I'm part of the Salivar Shipping Group. Let's rewind there. Yeah.
What was his name again?
Salivar. I've heard of you guys.
Gibbons McAvoy.
Gibbons McAvoy. Yeah.
I'll give him.
It seems our reputation has preceded us then. So you know that we only provide the greatest, or the best in the business as far as goods and services are provided.
That's correct.
Well, is there anything I could possibly interest you in?
Well, we're, I don't know how much you've heard about what's happened in Calliope.
That's the only reason we're meeting.
Yeah, then we have
Budgets.
refugees and other ships here. We could use supplies, food, water. Enough to keep some people sated for a little while.
Well, food and water's in a bit of short supply, seeing as we were supposed to dock in Calliope. And we were on quite the voyage before that. So we could spare some for the right price, or we have other goods and services at our disposal as well.
I'm always interested in, the rarest of rare, high quality goods. Also, potions and things that may come in handy.
Well, we did run afoul of a few different pirate sorts while we were out at sea. We're a few.
Sapphire onion.
We're or what? Did you say a sapphire onion?
Yeah, that's what I wrote down is one of the cargoes we need to procure.
That was one of the ships that they wanted you to sink.
Ah,
Yeah.
Would you happen to have a sapphire onion?
Do you have any sapphire onions?
I mean, we could dye it blue for you. We got plenty of onion. We typically traffic in a bit more of the entertainment consumables. Got a whole load full of Wisco in the cargo hold, and we've managed to procure a few gems, and we do have a few potions we'd be willing to part with. But just let me ask you a quick question about where do you stand on as far as the line of legality goes?
Well, as long as you're not hurting any kind of, or any innocents, or doing anything too debaucherous or sacrilegious, then I think we can make something work.
I saw you're a holy man. I myself too pray to the goddess of I pray to the goddess for but no, nothing too debaucherous. But we did accidentally come across this ship fleeing what people are now calling the fallen Dorelium. Came across a little case of
Keep going.
little case of that stuff they used in their war machines.
fire
Is
wine?
that right?
Only a
Would you
few.
be talking about fire wine?
Hey, I see you heard of it. We came across a few vials. Bren, do you need to interject here?
You're on their ship, right?
Yep.
Are you like out on the deck? Are you like below deck? Are you in
I'd
his
imagine
quarters?
just on the deck.
Yeah, he's-
Just came across.
He's conversing with you on the deck, yeah?
I'm watching, reading lips.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have that ability to read lips?
Observant, yeah.
Observant?
I'm
Yeah,
pretty-
you can
I'm
read
pretty
lips.
Sure.
He's definitely not covering his mouth.
Let me double check though. I have a lot of characters. Yes, observant. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine he and Falconer are just kind of like strolling across the deck, you know, just kind of chatting and walking and potentially bargaining.
All of his crew are still on his ship, or like is it?
Yeah, there's people in the rigging. There's people around. There's a helmsman, a navigator.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just leaning up against the side of the ship, kind of watching them, but trying to look nonchalant.
Okay.
Would a Ren? Are you like?
What?
Are you watching?
Yes. I'm reading their lips.
Can you see if any of their like crew is like saying stuff?
Yeah. Can I
Can you see if any of their crew is
see
saying
if
stuff?
there's like talking shit?
Yeah.
Any of them talking shit?
You read a few smatterings of lips, and it seems like most of them are just talking like, oh, maybe we can get a little extra gold off of these guys if, you know, we've got some stuff that might be worthwhile for them, you know. Actually, give me a perception check.
Can I help?
This would be lip reading only.
I know. It's just if Zodell is like looking also and being like, "What's that guy saying?"
I'll allow it.
Oh, you roll on your own?
You already did.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna roll one then.
Yeah, that's about right.
Where is my perception? That is a 10.
12.
I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 7.
You don't see anything like it seems like regular boaty talk. Like these guys definitely seem.
I'm on a boat, y'all.
I'm on a boat, motherfucker. Take a look at me. God. you don't pick up on anything like nefarious. They're just like, hey, don't yank the wheel. We're lashed together. You're gonna rip the railings off.
No one's like mentioned anything about like So the cargo that might be.
With that perception
Worth
check,
buying.
you didn't catch anything nefarious going on. They it just seems like conversation of merchants. There's kind of just like, oh well, like these guys, they're saving the world. They might have some gold to spare, and like you catch one guy say like, we've been out of food rations for a while. I really hope we get to Sangradell soon. Yeah, so we came across a few vials of the stuff on an unfortunate encounter with a Darren vessel leaving the country.
Well, fortunate for us then.
So that's something you might be interested in.
I'll take your whole case of it.
All right, 3 vials, 5 ounces of vial. That will run you up 1,000 gold.
Like this
Do I
case
know if that's a
looks
good
really
price?
familiar.
I would know with Roston getting it.
Rustin has never bought it in front of you guys.
Oh, okay. Well, do I think it's a good price then? I mean, can I insight? Is he swindling me on that?
There you go. Make an insight check.
Yeah. Ooh, not one. Nope.
I rolled a nat 19 on his persuasion or deception, and I'm not going to tell you which. Seems like a good price.
All right, we can do that. And then you said a case of Whizgo.
We've got barrels and barrels of the stuff.
Barrels, you say? How many barrels?
What's this guy's name? Openy. How many barrels? And you see this half-elf turn with he's missing one eye, and his hair is dyed like blue, but it's starting to fade at the front, so it's a little like greenish at the front and then blue at the back. Or no, other way around. It would be greenish at the back and bluer at the front. Captain, we've got, I think the odd number was 53 barrels of Whizgo.
Ooh. That's
It's-
enough for like.
It's our primary transportation. We take it all over the place. We go down to Sayaria, get their brands, and we go over to Rockish and we get their brands of Whizgo. And ship it all
How
over.
much if I buy it all?
Now there's a man after my own heart. He pulls out an abacus.
Mhm.
He starts clicking.
Little pocket one.
Yeah.
This one's a watch abacus.
Yeah. Actually, let me. I actually have to do some quick math.
Are these really, like, how big are the barrels when you're saying 53 barrels?
Like barrels.
They're
Like bigger than my kick drum
like
barrels.
the
If
little
they were-
casks barrels, like in the Vox Machina, when like
They're Costco.
Like
size.
This barrels.
Like
how the
that.
hell would anyone even move one of those?
They roll them in, and there's hatches on it, and then they lower them down with the crane into the.
Like that. Eh, like that barrels.
No.
Like these barrels. I do have to do some quick math on that. 53 barrels.
I have windwalk. I can turn us all into fart clouds now.
Sweet.
Accidentally.
I have
closed
water
time.
breathing, so if we ever want to go to the Underdark and
The deep lake.
in the deep lake, I can cast water breathing on everybody.
Nice.
I can breathe underwater with my cloak.
I can breathe underwater with my jeans.
Okay,
With
so
these jeans.
They're magic jeans.
Magic jeans.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Jeans.
I was gifted these hag jeans by my mom.
They're just really high rise pants.
They're the only thing I have left of her. Are these jeans? Apple bottom jeans.
Oh yeah, I forgot to give you guys the boots with the fur. Okay, so it's 1 gold.
One shot hit the floor.
It's 1 gold per ounce.
HP got low.
Hey Siri. How many ounces are in an oil drum barrel?
So many.
55-gallon
Yeah,
drums.
55 gallon drum. I could have told you that.
That'd be, if it's 55 gallons, that's times 16.
Okay, so
I think that's 16,
16
ounces
in a gallon?
No.
No, I thought it was
Is
28.
that right? No. No, 2 a gallon.
There's,
I'm thinking of cups to a
Okay,
thing.
you know what,
there's
Matt?
30. There's
Matt,
32 ounces in a liter.
Matt, you are smarter than I am. There's
Hold on.
53 barrels. They are 55-gallon drums,
And there's
Oh yeah, here we go.
And there's
128. That sounds more right.
and there's 53 of them.
Holy shit.
8 times
There's so much
55.
booze.
Okay, well that's a little pricey.
Yeah, and then it would be marked up by 25% at least.
And we would ask for a wholesale discount when you're buying the whole store.
And that would be a persuasion
Alright.
check.
Pricey like
Yeah, so
15,000 or
Don't
pricey
really
like
want to
9
spend
million?
$500,000 gold on booze.
Yeah, yeah. This is how these guys have a company.
These people have just been through a lot.
Well, these guys, this is their job, right? Like they might be a little shifty and shady, but like they have a company. It is a company. It is not just one ship. This is how they're making their money.
All right, maybe 5 barrels then.
All right, you work out the math on that. Add a 25% markup, and then if you want a discount on that, then you can make a persuasion check.
Yeah, so that would be 44,000 gold for 5 barrels.
That's still a lot. That's still a lot.
I mean, with Falconer though, you could go upsell that again for like 50% markup.
I'm not selling this goat with Zodell in the party.
Zodell might turn into
All
a
right.
full-blown alcoholic at that point. You
True.
just, you
Well,
just
no,
dive
I
head
was
first
thinking
into
to
a barrel.
spread it out to the rest of the fleet because everybody's,
Been through
hard
it.
time.
And that is a
Everybody
good.
have some booze.
That is a lawful good paladin thing to do.
Yeah.
Of course he'd do that.
He'll
But-
probably give you a whole barrel to
Does
yourself.
he have?
I hope so.
And then potions. You said potions. Something about potions.
Oh, we're running a bit low on the potions. Like I said, we ran afoul of some pirate folk a wee while back, but for a bit of an exorbitant price, I might be able to part with a couple.
How exorbitant.
Well, these regular ones, they go in stores for about 50 gold. Some of the shopkeepers upsell them for 60, 65. I'd be probably having to ask you for about 80 gold a pop.
How many do you have? 2?
I have 2 left that I can part with. Otherwise, I'd be leaving my crew high and dry should we get into another pickle, especially with a dragon on the loose.
That's fair. Alright, 2 potions in the fire line. It's 1,160 gold. I'll just pay for that.
I'm relaying to Zodell everything that they're talking about, and I'm just picturing like Falconer and the captain on the thing discussing the Wizgo, and you hear this way off in the distance on the other ship. Yeah!
It's like, yeah, we have 53 barrels. Oh my god!
Now for the Wizgo. You said you're with Salivar Trading Company, right?
Yes, I don't.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The problem is I wrote these
What?
down at the bottom of the random encounters table, so I keep
Yeah,
having to scroll.
It's Salivar.
Yeah, okay.
They're selling.
Yeah.
Who's the
They're
right?
sell-
Who's the right toe trading company? Who's
Right-
their
Right now,
Right
it's
now.
Mallard Dawson.
Oh,
The
Right
right
toe.
toe. Yes. It's like right wing, but in defeat.
Side note, Shay,
Yes.
I have Windwalk now, so I can turn us all into fart clouds like they did in Campaign 3.
Nice.
You should look at that episode from Campaign 1. Ski knows what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What a dumpster fire.
Yep.
Yeah, they did not use it properly, and then they just all got fucked. That is fun. Windwalk that's fun. So yeah, you can move it
300 feet.
300 feet in a round as a fart cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it lasts 8 hours. But you can like reverting form takes a minute, and then if you're still within the 8 hours, you can take a minute and revert back into the cloud.
Yeah.
So you can like
Oh yeah, that was when they were.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
yeah.
You could pull the ultimate prank at a sauna. Walk in, just be like, "This place is awesome. This place is."
That
Yeah.
is a
Oh my god!
that is an
You
interesting.
could mess up so many people.
It's creating
Don't.
You're
Trauma
gonna,
in
you're
the
gonna,
world.
yeah. A lot of people are gonna need therapy after.
Oh
they
my
get those under.
god.
Single-handedly growing the therapy business over here.
All right, so they. Yeah. Okay. Were you making a persuasion check? Yeah. Oh yeah. No, you were asking about the company. Yes. Back to 8.
Yeah, so it turns out
Sell
we had a
them.
run-in with a gentleman named Huller Dawson a little while back.
Now he takes the step back and puts his hand on his dagger.
No hard feelings or no ill will
Animosity.
intended. He had told us about Salivar and kind of had an open bounty on you guys.
I was about to say, I bet he was offering a hefty wage for you to put us under the waves.
Seemed like it, but that's not really how we roll, so would it be worth you? How about this? We do
You're about
40,000 gold for those 5 barrels, and you kick us in a couple extra, and we'll forget we ever saw you.
fucking extortionist over here. Make a persuasion check.
Damn right I will.
I'm not gonna roll for this one. This one I'm gonna give it a flat DC because you are in front of a lot of witnesses. So
You are in front
Yeah.
of a lot of witnesses.
Yar.
In the background,
that's
yours are
a
double.
28.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I set the DC at 25. Like it would have been like I would have rolled on like an insight, but then I just set the DC at 25.
Damn.
Damn. You drive a hard bargain there, Falconer. But I'm trying to think how to word this. I'll take that deal. But just remember that I'll remember you. I'll remember your friends. Next time we won't be so graceful with our prices should you deal with us.
You say that. Just remember who you're dealing with.
You could make an intimidation check if you want.
I would like. I never really roll that. That's almost as good as my persuasion. 19.
I also rolled a 19
Oh,
plus 3.
ah.
Well, we'll just have to take this as it is then. A friendly shake of the hand.
Suppose.
A friendly shake of the hand for the moment. And let's see what happens later. And he does extend.
said.
He does extend his hand.
Yep. I'll shake it.
He shakes.
I think they made the deal.
For the 8, the how many things of which go?
Now, if
So many.
Oh my god, he
Yeah.
got them all.
stage whisper louder.
Wait, he got all the barrels?
No.
Oh. Okay. Well, okay.
Now,
Yeah, that's fine.
Falconer, it's been a pleasure, to a certain extent. But I think you should probably get off my ship. The crew and I.
I'll take my Wizgo and go.
Yeah, and there's guys like hauling it out. Like their crane is going. They've got the big nets. They haul it up, and then some planks are put across. It's rolled onto the ship.
Did they get the potions?
Yeah, with the
Yeah, I got the potions.
Okay.
I did that separate because
Gotcha.
I didn't want to barter on those.
yeah. So
Arya, I'll need 40,000 gold out of the chat.
Sure.
Aria!
Sure.
That's
was-
the one thing
that
that,
was
character
like
will be known for.
that was the whole first like 2 sessions playing as the Magflies. Just like, oh, we met this new guy, and we don't really have a lot of gold. It was like, oh, but here's some magic items, and they all just turned to Corey. Magnus. I was like, this is what it's like to be a dad, isn't it?
we met this rich old dude, and he's gonna give us money,
not that old.
and then we die in front of him.
Horribly,
Yeah, awfully.
because you guys never thought to look for a switch after one got across there. You had Misty Step. He had instant relocation. The only one that would have even been remotely fucked. You're right. It's pent up. I'm letting it go. I'm letting it go. Was the other motherfucker.
Anyway, Zodell, look what I got you.
A healing potion.
Do you know what's in the barrels?
Wait, let me guess. How many guesses do I have?
It's cheese
Two?
whiz.
Two guesses. Okay. Water.
No.
No. Guess for me. Protein powder.
Way off.
I'll just like pop the lid off one of them on the deck.
Why did you buy things of piss and then the smell gets to me? I'm like, oh,
The smell hits your nostrils and you immediately begin salivating.
Okay.
I
Darling?
just told you he bought what?
It's called a joke.
Darling?
Yeah.
Darling?
Yeah.
Control yourself. It's dribbling down your cheek. She wipes a smudge of saliva off your cheek.
It keeps going.
Can you promise me you're going to control yourself? Just say yes. Just say yes. All right. You know I'll actually break that pinky. I mean, I'll do my best anyway. I might have to get a hammer.
Sorry, what? Sorry, sorry. I'm kind of out of it right now.
It's the dragon pinky promise. The dragonborn pinky promise. We talked about this back in the day.
After Falconer leaves the ship, I want to keep watching, making sure they're not plotting or planning, which I think would be pretty stupid considering there's 30 ships against their one ship.
You can make a perception check.
I just don't want to make sure they're talking shit.
You can make a perception check.
I'm trying to think.
Talking
There's
shit.
a way I can get like a barrel-sized straw.
That's not one.
You're kind of preoccupied, and like Xander keeps like constantly walking in your way as the ships ebb and flow, as the lashings between the two of the ships come apart.
Okay.
You don't know.
I'm gonna take a cup out and just dip a cup and start drinking.
Yeah. You know what?
Well,
Straws are overrated.
Well, Falconer, did you ask? I forgot to. I saw you over there, and I didn't really want to interrupt. You know, I thought about interrupting, but then I didn't because I'm trying to work on my manners really good. And I was
I'll
actually,
take a glass.
I was asking about these. I was reading this book, but I also wanted to ask:
Second
did you ask them
glass.
if they had any books? Because if they had any books that might be helpful for us, if they had anything that was useful, and what we're going into going
Only
forward.
Wizco, my dear. I'm sorry.
Oh. She like licks her lips. I normally only drink ale because sometimes even a couple of ales can get me going, and
I'm gonna
I'll pass
give her a
right
glass.
up. And I'll take that. Yeah,
Yep,
I'm
yep,
sure.
yep.
And then she like swigs it, and then like Back to the Future 3 just immediately passes out.
This is
Smells it. Passes out.
this is awesome.
You're supposed to walk.
Why did you not do that before?
Because we didn't
You're
have
welcome,
wisdom.
Ren.
It's a
You hear that?
You just hear mumbling.
No.
Bucks, yeah, whisker.
So peaceful.
Anyway, put the other 6 barrels in the cargo hold, and
I'll
tonight
take like 2
we
at a
can drink
time.
This one.
You can make a strength check.
Oh, okay.
They're 55-gallon barrels.
Yep.
DC on this one's high.
I'm gonna rage.
If you break those barrels, I swear to God.
22.
So you slip a disc?
You have Bardic Inspiration. Or no, you don't. You used it last session for Gondamex.
No,
Although-
well, Zodal has like inspiration.
I do have inspiration.
Want to try again?
Okay. If it's like 25, then I literally need to roll. I need to roll a nat 20.
You told me what you were trying to do.
Okay. If
They're
if
$55.
I start picking them up and it's like weight wise, like I literally can't get them up, then I'm not gonna force myself.
You still might drop them on the way up.
Fine. I put them down
22 was
and
enough.
I walk
I'm
away.
just fucking with
Okay,
you.
good. Okay, good. Oh man.
Kegs for 8 people.
I don't care about a table I
You-
drop. It's not even for us. But if I drop
Pretty sure those
two
kegs
barrels,
are for more than
if I
8 people.
drop 2 barrels of
You
Of
get them.
Whizco?
You get them up. You take 2 steps and have to put them down.
Yep, one at a time.
You're also going to take
Yeah.
7 points of just getting your knees blown out damage.
I did say I was raging.
Okay, so I'll roll an additional d6 then. Because you deserve some damage.
Yep.
We described how big the barrels were.
Yes.
So you take, so that was another 6. So it was 7 plus 6, 13 points. So if you're raging, half.
So only 6. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's like 55 gallons. That would be like lifting 11 pails of paint with one arm.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I don't think I put it.
lot.
I don't think I put it into context like that. That's okay. Yep. True.
I should have
true.
made you fail. I
Yep.
should have.
Yeah.
I gave you a flex moment. Enjoy that.
They have magic. Let me be strong.
Give me something.
I do. I gave you a lot. I gave you a wife, for fuck's sake.
That's true. I'm gonna take my wife. I'm gonna take my drinks. I'm gonna be the happiest one on the ship.
You just into the mansion. Oh, where are we going? Oh, to the bedroom. All right. Why are you limping?
We need to Whizco.
The barrels get loaded into the cargo hold. That was the random encounter for the day. If you guys all want a long rest, your knee heals overnight.
I wake up. It's like infected. I'm like, damn it.
I'm sure there's a cleric on this ship.
Yep. Vlad.
Vlad.
He's the
Blood. Yeah, he lesser restorations the infection.
Spits on it.
Yeah.
Rub it.
It's basically, yeah, it's like green. It's
Spitting
like rubbed
tobacco.
that in there. Yeah.
Lowers the inflation.
Oh my god.
All right. I won't make you guys roll another one for the final day, so it would be another long rest. And the next day, you guys get to Sangradell. Sangradell.
Before we do, I'm gonna try.
Sangradell. You're gonna what?
I'm gonna set up some.
Oh, Ski's gotta pee. I also have to pee.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pee.
So May 15th we get to Sangradell.
Yes, ma'am.
What are some easy to break, but not? Well, I won't get in trouble for breaking things that I can break on a ship.
Nothing.
Why?
I want to test out the sword, but I don't want to be like slow
Do it in the
and
mansion.
steady.
In the mansion.
You can break anything in
She
the
can make a
mansion.
training room for you in there.
Oh
I'm
my
pretty sure I
god.
did.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, that's the move. You
yep.
don't need to be chopping masts down.
Yeah. True. I'm just in my mind. We're all like on the ship. It looks
Offshoot
like that.
branch of your bedroom.
That's just like
Training
if you're
room.
sitting in a car and you're like, what can I break in here, dude? You're like, fucking nothing. Everything's got a job.
Yep, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I just realized that. Well, I didn't realize that. I saw like someone that put it on Instagram in Harry Potter when Neville gets the remember all, and he's like, I can't remember what I forgot. And then if you look at the picture, everyone in the picture has their robes on except him.
Oh.
He forgot his robes.
Cool. I just started re-listening to the second book today because I was like, I need something to listen to while I'm working, and something that I've already listened to. So.
Secrets.
Yep.
Wow.
And Stephen Fry does a real good job.
Oh, Stephen Fry narrates it. Shit, that'd be good.
Yeah.
The fry guy.
Yeah. Yeah, the American versions suck.
Too many y'alls.
The audiobooks are trash. So, gotta get the Stephen Fry ones.
When Morty walks in, hey there, y'all.
I went to
Yeah.
my potions class and Snape was like, "Why the heck is your ass in here?"
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't even call it Hogwarts in
What?
the American version. No. I think it's
What?
something else.
No.
I can't remember.
Bullshit.
What?
And
That's
then
sacrilege.
yeah,
Okay,
Hermione's
what?
name is like they pronounce it. It's almost like Herman, but it's not.
Hermione.
What?
Yeah, Hermione. Yeah.
Hermione. Oh.
Oh,
hold
the
on.
American audio versions of
Oh yeah.
Of-
Yep.
Harry Potter
Wow.
versus the Stephen Fry.
Like that's enough to make people fight actively.
Yeah, I was listening to, because on Audible, the Philosopher's Stone was free or whatever, but it was the American one. Cool. So it was the Sorcerer's Stone, and I was like, this is trash.
Yeah.
Flip it over.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I took my slippers off before I went out, and coming back in, I was like, "Holy shit! These need to go in the wash. They just stink like foot stanch."
Oh, yeah, that. Welcome to your feet.
What? Wow! I just got them today.
Yeah.
I've been walking around on these nubbins for so long. Our grade 4 teacher, when the first book, or the first and the second book had come out, I think, and she was reading it, like we had a, like one day a week at the end of like a Friday, she would, it was my mom's best friend, Darlene.
Yeah.
She'd read it and she was like, Hermione?
Hermione.
Oh!
Rymon.
Something like that. It was just real bad, and then I got these Stephen Fry audiobooks, and I was like, oh, that's how it's pronounced.
Yeah. Because he actually does the different voices for every character.
Yeah. Stephen Fry's a fucking legend.
Yeah.
It's great.
But yeah, I think they didn't call it Hogwarts in the Sorcerer's Stone. I think it was something else.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't remember. I didn't finish listening to it because I was like, this is absolute
Nope,
dog
nope,
shit.
nope, nope. Table flip, I quit. Rage
This
quit.
is not what happened.
They're calling it Pigville? Not
Yeah.
Hogwarts?
Pigville.
Kind of half-baked bullshit.
So it
Yeah.
would be Pig Pimple, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Is this Pigsit? Is this what's going on?
Pig's it. That's better. That's
Pigsit.
Welcome to the Pigsit world of wizardry. This is just the Wish.com version of Harry Potter.
You've been accepted to Pigsit.
Did you guys ever have any of that like stupid fucking controversy when they came out and like kids were taking them to school and then like getting kicked out of school or like sent out of school having their parents pick them up because they're like, we can't stand this witchcraft blasphemy.
Really?
No.
That
Huh?
might have been a Saskatchewan kid thing.
Maybe.
What happened?
So they were like, oh, books on witchcraft and wizardry. Like, this goes against all of our Catholicism beliefs. And there were
Fuck
kids,
that.
like, sent home. Like, you go burn that book before you come back.
Wow.
Yeah, I dealt with a few different instances like that. And, I guess that would have been more stories from when I was, like, grade 4, grade 5-ish, the Saskatchewan area.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Pull your finger out of your ass, you know? Like, get it
Oh,
done.
just a bunch of ignorant folk. The morning of the 15th of May, which will be renamed soon. You guys see a city in the distance. Takes you about another hour to get there. Corky steering. He's like, where the fuck are we gonna park all these ships? I think Falconer had the right idea. We should rope them all together. And then we can just kind of park them off to the side. And we go check it all out. I personally could use a brothel. What? I'm open-minded.
You've been fucking the whole time.
Hey, look, I'm getting bored with him. He's getting bored with me.
Thank God.
It's been nothing but 7 days of straight rutting.
Look, it's a good hump, but I could use some, human-sized dick.
I need more Wizgo.
Kali Rosh is definitely eager. She's like, she comes up and she's like watching the approach. There is a solid. Hold on, I gotta pull up the name. I know someone who works at the Animalum Hawk here in Sangradell. I will be heading there first. If you wish to stop by, we perhaps can see if we can find allies there.
I think that's a good idea. Are there any other guilds in the city?
The Merkimer. I'm on the wrong tab. Oh, pardon me. I mixed a couple of different squirties. It's not sitting well.
Yep.
There is the Animalum Hoc Bestialum, the Merkimer. I also know of a very good herbalist within the city. The Four Winds. Although the leader of the Four Winds in Sangradell, he's a little bit odd. He is not bad at his job, but he is a little, well, if you visit, you'll see. And,
Go as the wind blows, I suppose.
that is about it. As far as guilds are concerned.
Dernick, do you happen to know anyone?
I do have specific Dernic notes, yes. As soon as we disembark, I will be heading to the Gentle Gent. I have a contact, well, no. I will be meeting a contact at the Gentle Gent.
That sounds like the brothel.
I will be meeting a contact at the Gentle Gent, but not until midnight or later, and I will be staying there for the evening. I am going to meet a contact that might be able to aid us in our endeavors going forward. Someone we could help rally others to our cause as far as Idraknal and all of the other events of the dust are concerned.
Sounds good.
If you come there later in the evening, midnight or later, just ask for Big D.
Ask for the big D at the Genital Gent.
I suppose everything has a brothel if you try hard enough.
Mr. Nimbus comes up to you guys. I have a rival in this city. I'm hoping that I might be able to pay you all, with magical items, mind you, since you seem to be quite flush, to perhaps procure some things that he has in his warehouse. Should you be interested?
I'm
Like buy
honest.
things that he has in his warehouse or steal things he has in his warehouse?
To procure. I, of course, will be touching base with the Thieves Guild. That's another guild. The Emerald Crest is in this city as well. I will be touching base with the Emerald Crest and the Four Winds to charter my own ship from here. But I do have magical items galore. If you would perhaps want to take on a quick contract while we are within the city.
Who's the contact and what are we getting?
Falconer asks too many questions.
Your contact is me, and you would be acquiring whatever is left within the warehouse. I've received several sendings from the city, and it seems as though most individuals are packing and planning to evacuate, seeing as that Idraknal's been seen heading further south down the coast.
Makes sense. So this is your warehouse.
Let's say yes.
So wait, we get what's in the warehouse.
If you get what's in the warehouse, I can pay you in magical items.
And the magical items you're paying us are from the warehouse.
They're from me.
Okay, wait, so then what are you giving us?
Well, as a quick example of, well, I don't know if you've ever seen an item like this before, but he reaches into the sack that he's got, and he just, like, pulls out, like, a 12-foot long, like, iron rod.
Is that a barrel straw? Done.
It looks like an immovable
A
rock.
javelin?
I like doing business with you. No, it's literally just an iron rod, and then he just, like,
Oh.
puts it back into his bag. He's got a bag of holding on him.
Did,
So wait,
Did
that
it
would,
look magical?
what was it? You just showed us.
Well, I'm not going to show you the goods that I've got until you've agreed to do the job. I just needed you to know that I've got a bag that has many good things within. I also control the police in this city. So you can.
So then
you
why
can
why don't you just tell the police to do it then?
Well, that wouldn't look very good, would it? These people need to keep their jobs.
So then, who are we gonna get in trouble? Are we gonna get caught by the police?
Not by the police.
I mean, I want to do it.
Why am I negotiating with this one?
Because she
What does
doesn't
that
stop
mean?
talking and you don't stop talking. That's the reason why.
Sorry.
Magical items for a quick job. Somebody else's warehouse. Goods within become mine. I have goods that will become yours.
Listen, mates. If we don't know where we're going, what we're doing it for, it's hard to negotiate a yes or a no for you.
All right, I'll give you one quick answer. See, you seem a bit more delicate of tongue. Let me pick one here. They pull out this small, sort of like 6-inch tall, sort of like figurine of what looks like a miniature tower. And it looks like it's made of stone, but maybe like woven in with like some platinums and silvers within the cracks. It's very, very intricately carved. This particular item turns into a fortress. Should you find yourselves in situations where perhaps you are outnumbered or overmatched, it can provide you with great safety. And that's just one of the items I'm prepared to part with, should you acquire the goods within the warehouse.
What's the item called?
If you want to look it up on D&D Beyond, this is actually right out of the.
Player's handbook. Not player's handbook. Dungeon Master's Guide.
That's the one. It's called Darren's Instant Fortress.
Darren?
Darn it.
I'll spell it because I wrote it out properly, so I wouldn't fuck it up. DAERN''S. If you type that into D&D Beyond,
Darren's what?
Instant Fortress.
Inst-
Yeah, if you look it up on D&D Beyond, it is something I have wanted to give you guys. I actually thought you might find it in Derelium, but then you guys like bypassed the whole war scenario.
But 88s.
But 88s.
Yeah.
We have
Goddess
the
Magic.
necklace.
No, this isn't a place to sleep. It's like if you find yourself, for example,
It gives us the high ground.
like you guys end up in a war scenario, or there's like too many people. Somebody read it.
Xander's conflicted because everyone seems to be taking this so seriously, but Zodella just wants to do it. But then I don't want to be the. I know this is like knocking on wood because I've already done it already. I already am. But I wanna stop being all impulsive and doing things that gets everybody mad at me.
That's a great sentiment to have, love. You're growing, you're learning.
But it's boring.
But the world is kind of falling apart around us, and sometimes if you just keep going hacking and slashing, it doesn't fix the problems. Then you just become the problem.
I can't do anything else though.
Sure you can. You can share love and comfort with me. And that's more than most people have the capacity for.
It keeps autocorrecting to
Yeah.
Darren.
You can use an action to place this 1-inch metal cube on the ground and
it's a 1-inch
speak
metal
its
cube.
command word. The cube rapidly grows into a fortress that remains until you use an action to speak the command word that dismisses it, which works only if the fortress is empty. The fortress is a square tower 20 feet on a side and 30 feet high, with arrow slits on all sides and a battlement atop it.
You're okay, buddy.
Its interior is divided into 2 floors with a ladder running along one wall to connect them. The ladder ends at a trapdoor leading to the roof. When activated, the tower has a small door on the side facing you. The door opens only at your command, which you can speak as a bonus action. It is immune to all knock spells and
Yeah.
similar magic,
Knock
such
opens
as
a locked door.
that of Chime of Opening. Each creature in the area where the fortress appears must make a DC 15 dex save, taking 10d10 bludgeoning damage on a fail save or half on a success. So literally
Dropping a castle on their ass.
Yeah.
Do we all end up in the fortress?
In
Should say?
either case, the creature is pushed to an unoccupied space outside but next to the fortress. Objects in the area that aren't being warned or carried take this damage or are pushed automatically. The tower is made of adamantine.
Yeah. Which means it can't be critted on.
Oh, okay. And its magic prevents it from being tipped over.
So we basically make our own Helm's Deep.
Basically.
The roof, the door, and the walls each have 100 hit points. Immunity to damage from non-magical weapons, excluding siege weapons, and resistance to all other damage. Only a wish spell can repair the fortress. Oh.
So it's a one and done?
Each casting of wish causes the roof, door, or one wall to regain 50 hit points.
So it's not a one and done. Like you can set it up and take it down, set it up and take it down, but the
Right.
the damage stays the same.
It has
kinda like the flame?
100 hit points. So
Per wall.
Yeah, per like door, wall.
So after you take it down, it doesn't repair itself.
No.
So it is a one and done. So once it's broken, it's broken.
Yeah, once it's 0 hit points on
It's
everything,
useless, yeah.
then it's useless.
Right. Okay.
Until we get wish,
Sure.
if ever.
This is one thing he is offering
Cool.
Yeah.
as an example.
And what do you want us
Useful.
to procure from this warehouse?
Well, I'm not entirely sure. He's been collecting rarities from.
Who is he?
I think it's a he. Hold on, let me double check.
Mr. Crimbus.
Well, if I'm prepared to give you his name, in good faith, I'll need at least a maybe. Otherwise, I can't have you ratting me out.
It's a strong maybe. We'll say that.
I'm gonna make an insight check on you. That's bad.
Didn't even have to roll deception or persuasion.
Well, if I had rolled like a super high insight, I would have maybe rolled
Sure.
roll
Yeah.
counter. Yeah. Very well. His name is Morris DePorus. Da is his middle name.
Morris
Morris
De-
Da
Porus.
Porus. A quite unpleasant merchant individual who's been trying to get into the Four Winds forever. An Earth Genasi individual.
Morris DePorus sounds like a failed name for SpongeBob.
Earth Genasi. Alright.
And this is just one of the many items I have, depending on what is procured to trade with what that scoundrel has been hiding away.
If we are going to go into this warehouse, give us a sense of direction on what types of items you would be looking for.
Well, I'm not entirely sure, you see. He's been scouting the world for certain mechanical objects, and I'm just very curious. He keeps quite to himself, and his company is largely nefarious, and the Thieves' Guilds have been so far quite thwarted by his means of protecting those items, but I feel if he's been packing his goods like the other merchants, perhaps there is an opportunity.
I guess my question is, would you like to, rare paintings, weapons, potions?
Is there anything specific that you need?
Oh, I just kind of want to put him out of business.
Oh, okay.
So it's out of principle rather than out of tactics.
Well, given a different situation where there's no dragon, would perhaps chance a sleuthing event, but seeing as I've got so many of the people in this city in my pocket at the moment, and I've received word from the other Thieves Guild members here that they all seem to be packing up and leaving, I assume he'd be doing the same, and he might find himself in a state of vulnerability. Wouldn't be much more than an afternoon, I'm sure, given your guys's your party's reputation and ability.
What outfit do you think he would be using to transport his items with?
Oh, he's probably got several different magical components of outfits, just as I do.
I mean, we also don't want to spoil that reputation by stealing from someone in a city we just got to, but
I feel like the city
as
has...
heroes of the realm.
I feel like the city has other priorities at the moment.
Do we have any sort of spell that can disguise our appearance?
We've got Pass Without a Trace. We've got Dust of Disappearance. I still have some.
I don't think I have any left.
I think I've got one more shot.
I mean, I have a hood.
I guess I do have invisibility, so.
Kinneros also has invisibility, I think.
And I think he can cast it on other people now.
When you guys still have that scroll of seeming, do you not?
Yeah, but that's.
Do we want to stick that on a side
No.
quest?
I feel like that's for more important missions.
Falconer, what do you think?
Doesn't hurt to take a look.
What if he's hoarding animals? What if
Yeah,
he's like some sort of poacher?
Release the animals.
True.
Then we do the right thing. Like we do.
Set them free.
I hate poachers.
Me too.
They make good eggs, though.
Right.
Alright, let's check it out. What time of day is it?
Oh, it's like 10 a.m.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, Dernick said he wouldn't be at the Gentle Gent until like midnight.
Do we want to do this in broad daylight? I guess it doesn't really.
As I say, I can make sure that the police are not in the area.
I mean, that's probably good.
I make many millions every year, and I like to have a few lawful, or less than lawful, law-abiding citizens in my pocket.
I think everybody's thinking this is something else. Like, I think Zodell is imagining this mission as walk in a warehouse, completely like rage room, destroy everything, and then get out. So that's why you need to talk me down, because that's Zodell's train of thought right now.
It's less of that. It probably would be fun to do that. I think it's also
Yeah.
the what ifs that come along with this guy, and this guy is just slimy.
He's the merchant king of the seas.
Yeah. It's just something strange about trusting a guy that can pay people
He's also
off.
one of the 5 of the Thieves Guild, heads
Yeah.
of the Thieves Guild.
Yeah.
Can I insight
Yeah.
check to see if this guy is trying to pull one over on us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Guidance. I don't know if it works on inside checks.
Yeah, any check, yeah. So you got guidance too.
19.
19. Seems like he just wants you guys to pull a job while he's going off to gather up all his resources within the city at the same time.
I guess we did trust Damien, and that guy turned out to be a fucking dragon. So there is that.
I mean,
To what
we've
degree?
trusted a lot of bad people.
We could always just go and check.
Yeah.
If the other guy seems like a nice guy, then we could just tell this Nimbus guy to go fuffle up a gum tree.
Yeah.
That's what they say. That's what the kids say. Yeah.
You guys have also had experience with like Estefania Lashira and Falconer. Like, despite her stories, like he walked in and out unscathed. Like just doing a job.
All right, Nimbus. We'll do it.
Well, wonderful. Well, when the job is done, I will be not this evening. I have a lot to take care of, but I will be at where's the inn?
You want to meet us at the Gentle Gent?
Oh, I wouldn't be caught dead in that place.
What is that place?
Oh, it's just. It's not that I wouldn't be caught dead. I wouldn't be caught dead looking as myself in that place. It's
What is that place?
It's lovely.
But what
Just
is it?
not with my status.
Right, but what is it?
I think you're missing the point, darling. You wouldn't actually say darling. I think you're missing the point. You can meet me the following morning at... Where's the fucking inn? Tavern/inn. Mrs. Sherwaters.
Sure. Whatever.
I'll be in a bit of a disguise, but if you show up, just ask for Mr. Nimbus. She'll know what it means.
In a disguise using his actual name.
What a fucking...
It actually fools quite a few people. They're like, no, he wouldn't be that brazen. And then they just walk right past me.
Oh, God.
All right.
So here's my idea.
Okay.
We go to the warehouse, we knock on the door, and we say, "Hello, we're with men with kilts, here to pick up your packages." And then we take everything and go.
Yeah. We could pretend to be a moving company for sure.
And then we break this stuff?
What is the address, Mr. Nimbus? Where are we going?
He gives you the address. I actually haven't drawn a map for this city. It's actually, because Elenoran's sort of on a similar slant constantly, it would sort of be a same sort of long coastal city with gates going out on these directions, and a little more oblong than Calliope. So, depending on where you guys take dock, that's where your warehouse is. Because everybody's giving you directions where to go, so we don't have to worry about like you guys investigating to find where you're going. This is warehouse, and then we have. Oh, I'll just put a G there. That's the Gentle Gent. And what was the other place I told you about?
Mrs.
Mrs.
Sherwood.
Buttersworth.
Mrs.
Sherwaters.
Sherwaters.
Right.
S-dub.
Sherwaters, around there. Closer to the docks.
Hey, that's Dubs.
Yeah, and then there's lots of other places in this city. Kylie Rosh would tell you that the AHB is there. Who else did we talk to here? Oh yeah, Brock Halfhand is here, so he's going to head to the Merkimer.
The Merkin.
Merkimer's right around there.
4 wins.
Four Winds, always kind of front and center. Yeah, general vibes.
Emerald Crest.
General Lives?
Nobody tells you where the Emerald Crest is.
Nimbus doesn't know where the Emerald Crest is?
He knows, he's just not going to tell you.
Oh,
He's not meeting you there.
right.
And their headquarters are always, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trapdoor.
little more shrouded in secrecy. Secrecy.
Not like Calliope.
Yeah, Calliope, that's the headquarters, like the country's headquarters for the AHB. And they're like, come at us, like if you want to come through our front door. I mean, you guys know what happens.
Mm-hmm.
You mean Emerald Crest?
Emerald.
Yeah,
Emerald
not
Crest.
AHB.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's make a day of it.
Let's get to this warehouse, I guess. I assume we're on the coast somewhere.
That will be a roll of the die, since this port is overflowing at this point, and you have an additional 30 ships with you guys. give or take. And yeah, somebody roll me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Somebody roll me a d20.
At 20.
Okay, you guys get prime real estate right at the 4 winds. They heard you were coming. That's a bad start. That's it. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, it's
Amorventus with a side V.
oh, sick logo, bro. Design that shit on Canva myself.
I know how to do computers. You guys end up right at the nat 20. Yeah, you're front and center. People have heard that there's a fleet coming. Other people are moving, lashing ships together, and there is a big sort of just like fleet of people move out of the way for all these ships that are coming in. They will need to tie up and dock with others. I mean, you see passive perceptions. I guess Ren sees this scurrying anthill first because it's 23, right? Passive. And Riordan next, and Arya after that, and everybody else after that, as you are seeing people loading crates on ships and across gangplanks to other ships, and people are like different merchant guilds are like collaborating and working together, corroborating, I think is the word I was thinking of, and like using each other's ships to get to their own ships. And there's donkeys and horses and wagons being pulled. Some wagons being pulled like we don't have a horse, and there's just 4 guys hauling wagons. And you dock, and the word is Idraknal is maybe only a day and a half away from icing over this portion of the country.
Shit.
I suppose that means we should make haste.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you there! And Mr. Nimbus points out, and you see another familiar face. You've only ever met once, but Xander references a lot.
Bjorn, scorn of urine.
Bjorn, scorn of Yorn, directing, move that there, that one over there. And he's got like this servant next to him, just like a little scribe, like writing down, like, what was in this wagon? What was in that wagon? Okay. As you guys disembark, get on shore in the bustling crowd of people who, instead of bringing stuff into the city, are now massively bringing stuff out of the city.
We can tell the crew to like watch the ship and maybe stock up on stuff while we're here.
Yeah, I'm
If
going
they
to
can
get as
find-
much tobacco as I can find, yeah.
And maybe other stuff.
Yeah, I suppose. Maybe a little bit of gold to go along with purchasing. Everybody's probably going to have stuff really marked up, and I'm not very charismatic.
How much would you like?
And then Galileo kind of like looks and is like, yep. I mean, what do you want? What do you want on board?
Food, medical supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Healing potions if we can. I think we've got enough Wisgo for at least a couple of days.
blankets. Just refugee mode.
Yeah.
Right, we'll do our best. Yeah, Brock Halfhand, he gets off. He goes to the Merkimer. Kelly Rush gets off. She goes to the AHB.
Name with
Grun Leatherchest, he takes off. You're not sure where. Bitterman is like, I'm gonna stay with you all. We've got, who was this here? This was, oh, he's staying with you too, or staying on the ship too. That was Roscoe from, I feel like one of my ribs has to crack. From the half in, half out. Odette's staying with Quirky. Quirky's, well, she's gonna stay on the ship. Quirky's going off to find pleasure somewhere. We'll move him there. Well, this has been a slice. I'm gonna go find myself some beer. As Bender is great, gets off the ship. Tiff goes. Oh no!
Oh, yard sale.
Now we can really talk to Deadwood.
And down.
The crew is going off in search of everything that you ask them to find. With some money, optimistically. Dusty's staying. She's old as fuck. Mr. Nimbus is leaving the ship. Yeah. Dernick is heading to the someplace before he goes to the Gentle Gent.
Xander, I'm assuming you're wanting to stay on the ship?
Well, no, I'm gonna come with you. I think.
Oh, right on.
Because Arya was saying that she can just like take us out of here via trees.
Yep.
So if that's the case, I don't really want to be stuck on the ship if you're gone in a tree.
True.
So she's coming with you. Felicia's gonna. She waffles over going with you guys, and then she just stays on the ship. And then this was. Yeah, there she's.
Ringo Starr, it looks like.
Amy
No,
Wong.
Amy Wong.
Ah.
Amy Wrong
Whatever.
is going with Bender is great. And yeah, that's Roscoe's staying.
Who's the middle guy?
Oriana and Dakamos are staying.
Oh, yeah.
That's Vitamin.
No, that
Xandra.
guy.
That's Zendra.
Oh,
we
that's
we
it.
rebuilt her.
Oh yeah.
Or I rebuilt
I
her
forgot
today.
about that. Yeah.
All right. Everybody else.
Everybody.
Everybody in the party.
Ow.
I don't know how much gold do you think is enough to buy all of that shit?
I mean,
Ship's worth of shit.
Like 1,000.
Anybody who's not staying on the ship?
I was gonna say 2. Yeah.
2,000.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody who's not staying on the ship, get off the ship because the ship's coming off the. Whoop.
2,000.
Don't put them in front of you because I have to come this way with the.
Yep. I'll put them there.
Whoop. Whoop. Gentle, man.
Sorry.
How big is the city relative to Calliope? Like, are we talking Edmonton, St. Albert? Are we talking Edmonton, Calgary? Like, if we're thinking.
I don't know how big Calgary is. I'm not going to lie to you.
Well, it's like
Roughly
comparable size of
equal-ish.
Edmonton, like just like two.
It's another large port city, but Calliope is the capital. So
Okay.
it's probably in Eleanor and Calliope is the biggest city that there is. So this one not as big, still big, but a little
Sure.
more condensed maybe.
Sure.
Yeah,
Like Red Deer.
a lot less.
Anthony, maybe?
A lot less like high value trade cargo, but still a merchant city.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys have been to a lot of these coastal cities, and so they're always a hustle and bustle. You know, it's like Vancouver. If you had Vancouver and then half the size of Vancouver and then like 2/3 the size of Vancouver, and they were all still on the coast, they'd all still have ships coming and going and coming
Yeah.
and going. Yeah,
For sure.
for sure, bud.
Oh yeah.
You guys, depending on where you want to go, first,
Where else? Personally.
I mean, yeah. Good
I
too.
don't really think we need to go anywhere else, really.
Well, at least not until later. If we're all fully rested, Zodell,
Yep.
hopefully, with everybody else, is getting off the ship and going, like, go to the warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, basically anywhere you guys go. So you're docked right in front of the Four Winds. Basically everywhere else that you've been given directions to go are places that people on your ship told you they would be or have contacts in.
Mhm.
And
Where
you've got from basically 10 in the morning till midnight when you have to meet with Dernick. Sorry, I guess you don't have to meet with Dernick. He just said he had a contact.
That would be good to meet.
All right.
Let's go grab
Some stuff.
let's go get some stuff. I'm sipping some infinite coffee on the way.
All right. Takes you guys about a half an hour. Maybe a little bit longer, but not too much. It's just you have to push against the crowds. A lot of people are like now heading, like civilians even, with like, you know, refugee stylers, like grabbing what they can carry, and they've got their kids with them, and they're just like, we are going. There is a dragon coming. And there are more boats, there are more ships now. There are places for us to and like we have food offerings if it'll get us on board. So you guys find your way to what is now suddenly a quiet sort of 8-block radius. As you find the warehouse, there are no people. There are no Eleanor and guard. You can hear noise off in the distance, but you find the warehouse you were directed to, and that red door is the front door.
I have taken off my plate armor,
Mhm.
or half plate. I'm just rocking
You.
my guns.
Okay.
A treasure update on.
You said the red door is the front door?
Red door's front door.
Okay.
You do look good like that, love.
Oh no.
So it's pretty quiet? Sounds like it's pretty quiet?
Mr. Nimbus said he can scare off the police in this area for a while. Or pay them off, I guess.
Right. I'm going to, any kind of passive perception for owls, crows, security cameras? I don't know.
You do see one large, snowy white owl. No.
Fucking, what was
Trelawney.
it? Trelawney?
No, there seems to be nobody around. Like, passive perceptions, Ren sees, like, some mice and rats running through the gutters, like, kind of...
I'm listening to see if I can hear anyone inside.
Alright, you can make a perception check. Your passive's pretty high, but, like, actively listening beyond the door, you can make a perception check.
Oh my god. It's another not one.
Dude, figure it out.
You, like, go to lean up against the door, and you, like, stub your toe and just... hit the door, you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Hello?
Little trickle of blood down from the forehead.
I'm gonna try the door.
It is locked. Every time.
Everyone just like
for traps.
we all just pivot.
Yeah. Can somebody that's proficient more in investigation help me with checking for traps?
I can help you.
What I will do with Kinros during this time is I will send him with your guys' ship crew. Because he is a charisma caster, so he'll get better prices on stuff.
True.
Because he's not here today.
Yeah, because Bobby isn't there to be the face. This is all working out, Millhouse.
I gave them $2,000, by the way.
Okay.
So they got lots of dough.
That's lots of dough.
I'm gonna be able
You
to
could buy tons of dough with that.
lots of
Get
biscuits.
some sourdough.
We will be able to make bread for like 4 years. Yeah.
Right. Let's check for traps, Falconer.
See,
Investigation with advantage if somebody's helping.
Yeah, because your investigation's +6, +5?
+5. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you do it.
That's a 19.
19. There is one subtle little, like, fish line haired kind of pull trigger right across the top corner of the door. You can't see where it leads, but it looks like it's pretty primitive.
Right to Riordan.
I'm going to deal with that.
You can, yeah, it's your, well, we haven't disengaged a trap for a while. Deck, it's your sleight of hand, right?
It's sleight of hand plus
Yep.
proficiency, I believe, is how it goes.
I'm pretty sure
That's all help.
I think it.
it's just Dex plus your proficiency, isn't it?
Well-
Yeah, so it's
'Cause you can't
it's a
add your
it's a
proficient
D20.
dex.
Well, it would be, it's a dex thing, so it's a +5 as a sleight of hand anyway, because it's dex.
It's sleight of hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Okay.
a sleight of hand check,
Okay.
which I'll help with, so you can have advantage.
Yeah, I didn't roll great on the first one anyway. So, fucking 14. Did I have that right?
You take your dagger and you slice the cord. The tiny little, like, thin cable. Looks good.
Now is it my turn to test the trap?
Sure.
Alright. Wait, so the door still isn't open.
Door's still not open. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
The trap
oh,
is disengaged.
We haven't,
I got this,
we haven't
you
had to
guys.
do this in a while.
No,
That's
yeah.
why I was.
That's what I keep fucking up is the lock picking is the sleight of hand plus the proficiency, but it's the getting rid of traps thing
Is the
is
I
I'm
also-
pretty sure
isn't
is
lots
Yeah,
of
just,
because-
also not-
because you're
I'm pretty sure like
I don't
it's
think,
something
I don't
with the
think
proficiency.
You can have a
Okay.
skill plus your
Yeah,
proficiency because that's double proficiency.
No,
That's-
it's with
he
his.
has-
Well,
it's-
if
He has expertise in certain things.
right,
which
then
doubles
that's automatically
proficiency.
added.
you add your proficiency because you're proficient in lockpicking tools. That's why you add
Yeah.
your proficiency
Okay.
when you're unlocking a door.
But
Got
that
it.
would be just
Okay, so yeah, disarming a
dex
trap
check
is
plus
just sleight of
proficiency.
hand, but
Yes.
then with thieves' tools, then you add the proficiency.
Okay. Yes. That's what it is.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's just
been a hot
it's just
minute.
Dex plus your proficiency.
Yeah.
For lock
Yeah.
picking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's lockpicking specifically.
Yeah.
That
Not
is,
disarming traps.
D20
Yeah.
plus,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
We're figuring it out.
We're
It's been a while. It's been a while since you guys broke in someplace.
Been a while.
19.
Nice.
19. Yeah, you unlock the door. Do you open the door?
I open the door. I walk in.
Or make a dex saving throw.
Pie to the face. I get advantage.
Or worse.
You're not raging,
I get it while I'm whatever.
It's a wash anyway.
and you don't see it.
Yeah. I know. Oh yes, that's true.
But you get a +4 because I was standing there helping identify the trap.
Yeah. 10. Just give it to me.
Well, see, I was going to do initially what I had written down was
Stick it in me.
4 daggers fly out at you, but the pie to the face is so much funnier that there's this big spring-loaded trap that just like hits you, and you take 3d6 acid damage
Okay.
Just
from
Like
a
a
sour
ice water?
from a sour cream pie.
What sucks is I took off my acid-resistant armor, so there we go.
9 points of acid damage.
it's a key lime pie that's
It,
like
it
9
seeps
years
into
old.
my skin, but because I'm wearing the belt, it all just like,
Still hurts.
ow. Let's go.
Love, you gotta be more careful than that. You can't just throw yourself on the front lines.
That is literally that. I'm not. Like,
Okay,
I
know you're strong.
I appreciate you so much, but that is literally my job. That is actually my job.
Well, can I at least give you this then? And she gives you bardic inspiration.
I'll take that and a kiss.
All right. Thanks, Odell. That was helpful.
I may be the butt of jokes, but at least I have a meaningful romantic relationship.
I mean,
let's go.
She's got you guys there, yeah.
It's nice to be. It's nice to
Yeah,
be fun.
make fun of me all you want. I have a future.
I'm gonna give the warehouse a scan, see if there's any.
Can you see in the dark?
Yeah. I sure can,
I think everyone can see in the dark. Pretty sure.
because I have dark vision.
Yeah,
There you
we
go.
all.
That's
we,
Half
What
elf.
race? You're half elf, yeah.
I think this is
You
the first
look
time
in
I've ever seen you not play a human.
as you crack
Do
the
you
door.
have
Oh,
dark
okay.
vision as a human?
Shoot! That's.
You don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
Ah! Fuck you!
I'll ride on Xandra's shoulders. No, I won't.
As you crack the red door, you can just pull it off.
So.
I didn't staple them in place this time, so you
pull
can just
off the door.
boom. Yep, just throw it anywhere. Well, anywhere was a little more intentional.
All right. So that's gonna kick down. Falconar and I were right here.
So Dell comes in, just accidentally squeezes the
I'm
bagpipes.
giving a scan.
They're now just like hanging off my pack.
As you scan the room, you see basically what you see.
All right.
There,
Nothing.
it seems like there's these piles of they almost look like they've been magically burned boxes, like things that have been left behind. There's one solitary crate and a solitary bin as well, that sort of seem to be the only things unscathed by whatever cindered everything else that wasn't worth transporting.
Oh, you know what I do have? I'm gonna pull down my night vision goggle.
There you go.
Goggle of thermal vision is what it is.
Yeah.
Can I cast detect magic
Sure.
Is it like really, really dark in
in the
here?
room?
What's the range?
See, okay. Maybe set up a battle cam.
It's
That's-
It's fine.
30-foot sphere.
So it's around you.
Yep.
Okay. In this space, you do not detect anything magic.
Within 30 feet of yourself. Yeah, so like anything 30 feet.
When you're done checking this area, you should check over sphere.
Yeah.
Stupid. Fuck.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just carefully walk around.
Where do you move?
Um,
I made this sort of ambiguous for a reason.
maybe
going?
towards
I'll go
the
ch-
crate there.
Yeah, I'll go with her to the crate.
Well, where Ren went, I need Ren to make a dexterity saving throw.
Where I went.
Where you had to walk, yeah?
Is it like pitch black in here, or is it like?
It's pitch black, yeah.
Oh, god damn it!
Dexterity, you say?
Dexterity saving throw. If it was a magic trap, it would be wisdom or concentration or constitution or whatever.
17.
17 succeeds. So you only take half damage. 3, 3, and 2. So 8 points, halved to 4 piercing damage as you sort of step on this little plate. And out of where these burned boxes are, 2 little darts shoot out. Like, not big, just enough to stab you in the ass and be a pain, and to be a pain in the ass.
Okay. Everyone, keep their eyes open. The place is trapped.
Maybe some light would be useful.
Yes.
Thank you.
I will cast daylight.
Boom! This place lights up.
Whoa.
You see what Ren sees. There's
Guys,
a bit,
watch out! There's burned boxes everywhere.
there's sort of burned piles of, like just wooden magically. Looks like, I guess I should have prefaced, somebody should have made an Arcana check, but I already spoiled it. They look like they've been magically burned. Like, it wasn't like somebody threw a torch, because then it's just like, the whole warehouse goes down. It was
Right.
like very intentional on these specific crates. And as Arya comes up to this other one, it does have a lid on it, despite the fact that I lost that I lost the lid for that crate. And there's a bin, and there's 2 more doors.
Nothing's glowing.
30 feet, you say?
Yeah. As I walk around the room,
No.
nothing in that
like-
crate.
Walk around the room.
The crate's got a lid on it,
Well,
right?
you got to tell me where she's walking. The crate has nothing. There's no magical aura coming from the crate.
Okay.
Checking the floor around me for traps.
You can make an investigation check.
As I walk
Super good at those.
this way, I will check for traps as well.
That way?
Yeah.
19.
There it is.
It's gotta feel good.
You do notice there is a trap set. It's still a little crude, but it is set within the lid and latch of this crate right beside you.
Does it look like there's a way to either set it off so that it doesn't hurt me, or a way that I can disable it?
It does look like there's a series of compressed springs, like beneath the lid, like very tightly sealed
So it looks
On the crate?
on the lid, and it's not like a hinged crate. Like it's a flat top crate, but it
You
looks
use
like
a crowbar kind of thing to take the lid off.
you want to do that.
No, like
Yeah, it looks like that kind of crate. Yeah,
But there's springs.
you can see just
other-
between with a 19. You can see just between the gap, and you can see these tiny little coiled springs that the lid is squished down on top of.
Okay.
Alright, you were making an investigation.
Yeah, I was kind of moving that way and
Yep.
checking for traps. Investigation.
going to
Dirty
cast-
20.
Dirty 20.
Casting protection from poison on myself.
Okay. Dirty 20. The way that you're heading, Arya, you spot as you kind of look back to track Ren, you see the same sort of little spring mechanisms in that lid. Dirty 20. You do see that there is sort of like this oblong sort of circle on the ceiling.
Okay.
It's still not giving off a magical aura, and you can't see anything directly in front of you that causes any alarm.
Okay.
But there is like about 10 or 15 feet in front of you, kind of on a kitty corner angle. There's just like this rough etched kind of like in the stone ceiling, kind of just weird circle that's up there.
Okay. I will let everyone know about the weird circle in the ceiling. The burnt boxes. Are they just charred on the outside? Like, can I try and...
With your investigation,
Open one?
they look like whatever contents were in them are destroyed.
Okay.
How many springs did I see? 4? You
Where,
said?
where you're standing, you can kind of see 3 of the corners. They look like they're underneath each of the corners. So where Ari is at, she can see 3. So like that 1, 2, 3 on her side, you can see 1, 2, 3 on your side. So you can put together that there's a spring underneath each corner of the crate lid.
Okay, I'm gonna take an arrow
Mm-hmm.
and jam them into the spring. So if the lid opens, the spring is jammed.
Like,
And
it
can't.
doesn't open.
Sprung
So you're going to jam an arrow into the
into
spring.
each of the corners. Yeah.
Okay. Which corner are you starting with?
Northwest.
Oh my god.
Your northwest or my northwest?
I'll just
Let's
I'll
square
just-
this map out. How
I'll
about?
just I'll start here.
Okay, move your mini.
And I've checked the floor around me.
Yeah,
up to the thing.
You did, yeah. You rolled a 19. It was really
Okay.
good. You jam it in, and where that spring doesn't release, the rest do, and the causes the crate lid to come your way as the rest of the springs go off. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
16.
16 just saves, so half damage. So that is 10 for 5 damage. As you jam it into the one spring, and instead of the flat top going straight up, you jam it and it hits you in the face.
This is
I'm
this is
just
fun
gonna
house right
like
now.
look around. Hopefully no one saw that.
What's everybody else doing? Arya and Ren have been leading this charge here.
Zodell is gonna come over here. Give it some distance, but then come up behind these charred boxes.
I'm gonna try and fool these charred boxes by getting up behind them.
They won't know what hit them. I'm gonna take my crystal cutter. I'm just gonna poke it.
It's good.
All right. Sticks into the charred side of one of the boxes. Ice frosts over. You pull it out. The charred box is now kind of icy.
Okay. Anyone want to help me look at this garbage can?
I'm gonna kind of just shuffle along the wall here a little bit. Yeah, just that's good. Yeah, this isn't what I do.
Yeah, I'll help you,
No, I
Zoda.
haven't detected any
All
magic
right.
yet.
All of us? All 3 of us?
There were 3 barrel lookers. Yeah.
37 vials of fire wine.
Holy shit!
Is this a portal gun? Yep.
It's a bin. It does have like same thing. It has a lid on it.
Okay, if we want me to be the dummy, I can just do it, or you could check for whatever's.
Let's check first, and then
Yeah.
let you be the dummy afterwards, if it makes sense.
Yep.
Falcon, you want to help me out with this?
Yes, sir.
I will purposely step back so I don't interfere.
Be better.
Okay. Second that 20 on that dice tonight.
Nice.
That's
25.
it's a 21.
Solid.
You don't see any traps. With an investigation like that, though, you do hear a sort of coming from within.
Can't tell if there's a puppy inside or a demon. Could be both.
Alright, I have an idea.
Yep.
I'm going to, with the lid, I'm going to hold the lid down and I'm going to pick up the can.
Okay, you pick up the can.
I'm going to walk it to where the door is, over here.
Okay.
I'm going to, boom.
A cat jumps out. Immediately runs down the street and takes off.
Yeah, that was a good idea, Zoda. Yep.
Somebody
Any-
might have taken some slashing damage there.
Anybody else in anything else in the can? Cat piss?
Yeah, a lot of cat piss, a lot of cat shit. Some dickhead just threw a cat in that bin, closed it, and then burned everything and left.
Damn.
What a fucking asshole.
Yep.
Oh, I don't feel bad stealing from this guy.
No, not at all.
Do I detect anything as I kind of circle around, magic-wise?
Where are you going? Yeah.
The
just slow down.
piles aren't radiating any magic energy.
Apparently not.
beyond that door, 30 feet, exactly 30 feet away,
The yellow door?
yeah, you detect magic.
Right?
Can I look?
It's a light magical essence.
Is there a window like that door, or is it solid?
Solid door.
Is the door trapped?
You can make an investigation check.
And we'll help.
Well, you got to be closer if you're gonna help.
Yeah.
Got to move that mini.
I'm gonna get up in there.
Are you rolling, or am I advantaging?
Are you plus? What are you?
3.
Okay, we can both roll then.
Okay.
I
Oof,
haven't looked in the
6.
crate yet.
Oh,
I rolled an 8
Oh,
plus
yeah.
3.
Within the crate, you find 2 scrolls of fireball.
Sick. Let me write that fucker down.
I could have sworn.
2 scrolls of fireball, 800 gold. Oh, what?
In the barrel.
In the crate,
crate.
that Ren's looking at, and 3 potions of greater healing.
Damn!
Nothing in here.
That reminds me, Falcon. Are you
Extra
hanging on to
healing?
those 2 healing potions?
Greater healing.
They're for share.
Okay. Like the pop singer share?
Yeah.
And there's another item. I don't know if I'll take Corey out here to tell Ren in private.
Oh, whispers! Whispers!
These whispers are brought to you by
Whiz Kids.
Whiz Kids minis.
We don't even use WizKids.
Do you
Lego
believe
minis.
in life after death?
Oh man, I get to bring all the D&D minis this weekend.
Nice.
Nice.
Load up on those.
Nice. Yeah, I'm excited. I've had my eyes on that barbarian mini because they have like
Oh, you like
they have like a
this.
padded shirt with like a axe necklace. Oh my god, this is neat. It's neat. It's cool, is what it is.
Hey, Toner Boner. Look at this happy boy, tail up, purring already. He's like, people.
I can't pat your butt if you keep it under the chair.
He always tries that a little hard to get. Just a little out of reach. Just like, I want love, but you gotta work it. You
Yeah,
gotta work for it.
when I'm on my chair upstairs, he'll come up and then he'll be like, meow, and I'll be like, yes, pat, 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 and then he'll go
That's
2
it.
feet away, lay
That's
down,
all
and
it
look at
gets.
me like, why'd you stop patting me? I'm like, because my arms are this long.
Yeah, I feel like they don't understand how we just don't like.
He knows
Yeah.
exactly what he's doing.
He does. He's like, oh, okay, get up and come to me. Yeah,
Yeah, he's just playing hard to get.
little bastard.
Okay.
Sorry, I gotta look up a quick tab here.
I'll stash the stuff for now.
Investigation on that door was 21.
Uh,
I think you rolled 21, was it?
No, opposite.
No, I rolled a 6.
Yeah, I rolled an 11. It wasn't great.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be trapped.
Is it locked?
It is locked.
All right, I'm gonna unlock it.
Can we just bust it down? I feel like at this point, if the dragon's coming, they're gonna have to rebuild.
If you want to get some rage out, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before he does that, these
She?
before she does that,
Yep.
these burnt crates that are by us, I just want to take my finger and just run it along one of them and then look at my finger.
Soot and ash.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like some sort of weird illusion and this is all the shit we're supposed to be taking. And they're like, they'll never suspect a thing.
Okay.
Kind of just seems like a couple things weren't fully encompassed by magical fire. The rest of it is, from your guys' investigation, looks like it is just destroyed. Like there might have been garments inside, or
Plus a cat.
yeah. Well, that probably wasn't even the owner. That was probably one of the guys he paid to clean out his warehouse, and was just like, fuck this cat.
Okay, I'm gonna take out Crystal Cutter, and I'm gonna frost over the hinges and the doorknob.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a step back, and I'm gonna walk up and
Kick it.
big kick.
Kick
Yeah.
in the
Okay.
door.
Well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fireball.
Nope.
Fire one.
Ren's just out of the way. No, it's a concussion grenade.
Oh, shiza.
Sick.
Both those words don't
So-
sound awesome.
What a combo. Arya, Zodell,
Flamethrower
and
alligator.
Riordan all take 66 thunder damage.
Oh.
Is there a save or it's just
It's just instantaneous.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just noise.
thunder, you said?
Actually, you know what?
No,
I'd make it a Constitution saving throw because
Okay.
it's basically just gonna blow your eardrums out.
Wow, so bad.
So it's not evasion.
No.
17?
Whose cape is this?
That's from a Mega Block set. Yeah, she just looked kind of bardic in it, and I don't have a tail for her, so.
Sorry, what was we rolling again?
Zodell?
Con
17?
save.
17. I'm not on the right tab. Hold on.
Yeah, it makes sense that the inner offices. Are more
17 saves, so you only take half damage. Riordan,
14.
14 fails. Arya.
11.
Okay, so total damage is 10, 15, 21, 22 thunder damage to those who failed.
I take
11,
11.
to Zodell.
Oh.
This is why I'm always reluctant to fucking kick doors down.
What'd you say?
Yep. Totally.
I'd
My
like
ears
to
are ringing.
open my eyes in the pain. What do I see in the room?
Tinnitus is no joke.
It's a barbecue.
It's a chance.
That's also Mega Blocks, and it doesn't quite fit proper.
Oh, Riordan, you.
I assume it's
I'm
glowing.
gonna be
with
honest.
the
I feel like we've had a couple trip outs
What's
this
inside
time,
is, yeah.
so I'm just gonna
was that
back
spell?
away. I'm just gonna back away. You
10 minutes?
you do your thing, my man.
Yeah, up to 10 minutes.
And I'm sorry for kicking
Oh, it's
down the door.
concentration though. I just took damage.
We
Do
let
I
you,
have to
mate.
roll?
It's.
Yeah, you'd have to make a concentration.
What
Saving
do
throw.
I have to roll?
So it
I
was
took 22
22 damage,
damage.
so you have to, with your spellcasting modifier, you have to roll higher than
Spell casting.
spell saving throw.
Spell.
Spell
No.
save.
No,
Yes.
It's just a Constitution save.
It's a Constitution saving throw. You have to beat 11.
Yep.
You have to get you have to get 11 or higher because if it's 21 damage, you still only have to beat a 10. The second it hits 22 damage, you have to beat at least half the damage.
So I
Consti-
add my con or my spell mod?
It's Constitution saving throw. Constitution saving throws and concentration saving throws are the exact same.
17.
There you go. So you maintain concentration on detect magic.
Out of curiosity, what's the warehouse made out of? Like, is it a
Mostly stone.
What about the inner walls?
It's mostly it's all stone,
I don't think drywall exists on the dust.
and
No,
it's all
I mean,
stone.
Like it could have
It's-
been like wood.
Dust wall instead of
It's
that.
the one time Rustin's not here to ask if it's stone. The answer is yes.
Right.
Can
I
we
gotta see.
investigate the chest for traps?
If you'd like, yeah.
Let's do that.
Gotta move up to it.
I'll help with that one.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
So is it how many people
You
are doing
wanna
it?
roll?
You.
I'll be there and Falcon will be there. Yeah.
Okay.
You want to give me guidance and I'll roll,
Yep. With advantage?
or does that
Yep.
kill your detect magic concentration?
Well, we know what the magic is now.
Okay, you three are in this.
Oh, yeah, I guess it would.
It doesn't.
Yeah, I'll just roll.
You take advantage.
I'm gonna
Yeah, that'll do. It's 18.
hang back with Xandra and talk until my ears stop ringing.
Investigation on traps.
Yep.
Does not appear to be trapped. Give me 1 hot second. I gotta finish this text for something.
I'll be back in just a minute. I'm gonna use Usher. I'm not looking at anything.
You got my text?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Investigation does not appear to be trapped, but it is locked.
Riordan, if you please.
Uh, 22.
22. You pick that lock,
Sick.
and as it opens, which it actually does. You guys got so close.
Yeah,
You
we're
guys
right
got-
up in its
you
business.
got-
Yeah, they were all huddled.
I mean, it was supposed to be intentional. These three little eyeballs
One of us.
look up at you guys. Sort
The
of
clown.
no mouth, just sort of this tiny little metal body, but their heads all sort of tilt up with these sort of metallic eyeballs looking up your direction. And they are, in comparison to you guys, that big if somebody wants to take a picture for Ski.
While they're unboxing this gift wrap, can I go up to?
Getting 10 million views on YouTube for this unboxing.
I'm gonna go up to Ren and Ren,
Yes.
what you doing?
Plotting my plan on getting through that door without killing myself.
At the rate we're going, that's probably good. That's pretty smart.
I'm gonna cast silence by that door,
Okay.
and then I'm going to take out my bedroll,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to hold it up in front of me, in front of the door, and then kick the door open.
Okay, make a strength check. That nobody else hears.
Zordell is so confused.
As Falconer, Arya, and Riordan hear, you guys have all seen the original Toy Story, right? In very like fashion, those little three-eyed aliens just all, hello!
One of us. One of us.
The savior.
They all just say, hello! In unison.
They're speaking common, I assume.
They're not speaking, but it's like it's almost like a reverberate.
Telepathic?
No, it's not telepathic. It's like sort of a mechanical hum, but it encompasses what you understand as language.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello!
Hi.
Thank you for opening the lid.
You're welcome. Who are you?
We are the trio. He is Trio, I am Hio, and he is Io.
Trio.
E-I-E-I-O.
Trio, Eo, and Hio.
Trio, and I am Hio, and he is Io. We are the trio. Literally just the. Each one of them starts with the T-H-E.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Thank you for freeing us from this box.
No problem. Trio, Hio, Eo.
You can just call us the trio.
All right.
They all
Trio.
speak in unison.
This is fascinating.
What is your purpose?
We are the Watchers for the Master, and provide much knowledge and are capable of great stealth and information gathering.
Who's your master?
The Master. Surely you know the Master.
No. Does he have a name other than the master?
He is the Master, is his name. Just as we are the trio.
Oh, it's one of those things that could be like, like.
Spelled dragon.
I
Baby.
think it could be just like, that they're masters of anybody that's like.
Zordell is in.
Oh, I misunderstood. The Master stands for the Holy Eternal. The Holy Eternal.
Hmm.
Trio, Hio, Io. He created us.
Right. Okay.
And what may I designate you to be called? Or we.
Go ahead. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my name is Ryden, and this is Arya, and this is Falconer over here. And, yeah.
Those are such long names.
Yeah, they're...
I will have to commit them to memory.
Yep, that's what names are, yep. So what do you specialize in again?
We are the Watchers for the Master. We provide much knowledge and are capable of great stealth and information gathering.
And what would you say that you've been watching over lately?
The inside of this box.
Yeah, that tracks.
How did
We
you
can-
get stuck in the box?
We can report that the inside of this box is dark and metal. And then between the three of us, we have agreed that it has been dark and metal for quite some time. We were stuck in the box after studied and recruited by, whatever the fucking...
The
Morris de
Morris
Porus,
de
the
Porus.
Earth Genasi, who has a stunning complexion, though quite brown, and with sort of a rocky skull, and he wears many colorful clothes, though they do not match his dark brown skin. He is quite rude, and also thinks that he is quite pompous, or quite privileged, and is actually just pompous and rude.
That's insightful.
Go ahead, Matt.
Oh, yeah, no, my question was how they got stuck in the box.
It was Morris DePorus
Morris de Porus.
that put you in the box.
Yes, the Earth Genasi, with his dark skin, and he wears colorful clothes and thinks himself above most, but is just a pompous asshole, as I have heard some others mutter in confidence. Thankfully, this box has not been completely soundproof. Otherwise, our dedication to our work would have been greatly disappointing.
Do you know why he locked you up?
We were discovered at a place far to the south, as far as we understand, known as the Fangs. And we have been trapped in this box for a great many years. And what we have understood of this box is that it is metal and, when closed, quite dark.
What can you tell us about the fangs?
Well, the Fangs are a place of great danger, especially in modern times. Other than that, my designation does not allow me to express much more than that.
So Della's gonna make the worst mistake of her life and walk over to where this is happening.
Ah, a human. I can see by the magical aura around you that you have not always been a human.
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't.
We are watchers for the Master and provide much knowledge and are capable of great stealth and information gathering.
How do you report back to the Master?
We have not reported back to the Master in many years. We have been in this box for quite some time.
I think he got a little bit annoyed or sick of them, or...
Is your master on the fangs?
To the best of my knowledge, the Master has not been to the Fangs in many, many years. We were discovered there many years ago, captured and removed and put in this box.
Wait, they're
This
from,
box is made of metal, and it is quite dark when the lid is closed.
They're from those like tower things.
The
They
fangs,
were
yeah.
captured from the fangs, yeah.
Who? Were you brought here by Morris de Porus?
We were brought here by Morris de Porus, and we were placed in this box,
How long ago?
which is quite dark and made of metal.
You said that.
We provide much knowledge and are capable of great stealth and information gathering.
Okay. How long ago did he bring you here?
We have been in this box for many years.
Are there certain traits that each of you have, or are you all the same? Would you say that you're proficient in different things?
When ordered by the Master, knowledge is segregated between the three of us, so that no one of us can be killed without all knowledge being lost. We are 3 parts of one brain.
That's
Should one of us
interesting.
perish, full knowledge cannot be reacquired from us.
That's interesting.
And we provide much knowledge and are capable of great stealth and information gathering.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, that's fine. This is interesting.
Zodell, before you have an aneurysm.
Yep.
I have a feeling this is what Nimbus wants.
Yeah,
What was Ren's strength check?
Dirty 20.
pretty up his alley.
The door gets kicked in. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Something that a blanket can't do,
13.
probably.
13 is a failure. Yeah, this time there's two like cross spears that come out through the corners of the door.
That's like an elbow
You're
down,
just
yeah.
like, okay, thunder damage, we're good.
It's got skewered in a blanket.
So you take
And
2d6.
nobody can hear a thing.
No.
Yeah.
It's a silent spell up.
I'm like, oh shit, shoot. I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna.
I rolled 2 6s and 2 1s, so you take 14 points of piercing damage.
Still haven't gone through all my temporary hit points yet.
Nice.
What?
Well, what do you guys think?
I can detect that somewhere to the starboard side of this room, an individual is in great peril.
I'm okay. Oh, they can't hear me.
You can't hear yourself.
I'm gonna like tap you on the shoulder and be like, I'm gonna take out a regular potion of healing.
I can detect magical items being distributed between individuals to the starboard side of this room.
I'm gonna
Can you detect if there are any other items in this room?
pat you on the back.
There are no other items in this room, other than the chest with which we were held, that is made of metal, and when the lid is closed, is very dark.
Is there any other magical items in the next room over?
There are many magical things in the room next over, on the starboard side of this room, based on which way I am facing.
Okay, I'm gonna run out and go to the next door.
So you ran
Yeah,
out there.
Ren, what?
I'm checking for traps again.
Make an investigation check. Oh, actually, as the door comes down,
Yeah.
No, filing cabinets. Fuck.
they're little safes.
Ah.
Oh, actually, no, I fucked that up. He ran with your passive perception, and oh no, this room is completely dark. You don't see him yet.
No, I have daylight up. It's
But you're
brightest day.
you're not over there. You're still talking to the trio.
Oh, is there a wall between the two rooms?
Yeah.
There is,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, you like walked into a storage room, and then there's the main room off to the side.
I see.
I can detect that an individual just behind this elven individual is carrying items of great godly power. Most peculiar, most peculiar, most peculiar, most peculiar, most peculiar, most peculiar, most peculiar. I have forgotten about which we are speaking.
Maybe we
Seems
should close
interesting.
the lid. I'm not there, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're going to rescue you guys, but to do that, we're gonna have to close the lid again for just a little while. I promise.
We would prefer if you would not leave us in this box, which is made of metal and is very dark when the lid is closed. We can provide much knowledge and are capable of great stealth and information gathering.
I'm gonna just slowly close the lid.
Doesn't close all the way with a minute.
Well, you'll be out soon. I promise. Take the trunk.
Okay, make a strength check.
Do you think, I mean, they seemed to be pretty perceptive, even through walls. Do you think they could potentially help us locate some things? I wonder if they would. Wonder if. I mean, it's kind of like a tiny little tour guide the entire time, I guess, which is, you know,
Yeah,
I mean,
why
minorly-
don't we-
They say they're good at stealth, but they're very
they
loud.
talkative. I know, yeah.
let's take them to the room over. See what.
Yeah, let's see what they can
everyone else
do.
has
Yeah.
found. See if they're as accurate as they say they
Yeah.
are.
All right. Yeah, let's try that. Well, let's. Yeah, we're gonna.
Well,
Dirty 20 on my strength check.
Yeah, you drag it out of there. It's a big chest. Like these guys,
Yep.
they're knee high. Yeah, I pressed that on there a little hard.
Say it with your chest.
Give it a jiggle. Give it a
Just
jiggle.
don't want to
Oh,
break
just
any.
leave it
There
in
it is.
Segundo.
You got the shits or something?
Nope.
I mean, if you do, that's okay. We all get them eventually.
All right.
Occasionally. Eventually, occasionally.
Ren, is your cone of silence still up?
yeah. Oh, I guess I should make a concentration check. Or is silence concentration?
Silence is definitely concentration.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you took damage.
Yeah, it's still up.
Yeah, you only took 14, so you just had to beat a 10.
Yeah.
Or get a 10 or higher.
Yeah, it's still up. As I walk into the room, bloody hell!
Oh, is it just in that area?
Yeah, I put it in front of the door in
Okay.
case there was
Yeah,
another concussive blast.
It doesn't move with the person. You pick a spot.
Okay. I'll go in there too.
I've learned more about silence from Baldur's Gate, which has been great. You're going in?
I'm
Who's going in first?
checking
Ren's in the doorway.
floor, checking the floor
Make an
for any
investigation
more trappy things.
Yeah, as I get closer, obviously the light will start.
Is my
filtering
detect
in.
magic still up? Has it been?
Yeah, you're getting
10
a pretty strong
minutes?
aura from the chest now that it's been opened.
But like walking
Within
in
Is
the
anyone else
doorway.
investigating with me?
Oh, that's happened, eh? Okay.
Little late now.
Nope, you already
What was
rolled.
what was your check?
2.
Oh no.
Blimey.
Don't see anything.
Cool.
You walk into the room. How far do you go? Aria's behind you. You're blocking the door right now. She has.
I just kind of like walked in to get out of the cone of the thing of silence.
Shame. And then I assume you're going in, or you're staying
Yeah,
up?
yeah, I'm gonna go in, maybe to the right to get closer to.
Yeah, I have temporary hit points, so the healing potion wouldn't help me.
Oh, so, oh
It
right,
won't
because I was all
heal
chipped out of that.
temporary hit
It
points.
doesn't heal back temp. Yeah.
You know what? I'll actually drink more. No, I won't. Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna go kind of diagonal towards the white thing.
Sorry, I
Checking
missed.
for
I missed a
traps
sec.
as I go.
You can make an investigation.
Nothing happened. Room open.
Yeah, other than getting skewered in a
Terrible.
piggy blanket.
8.
Yodel is gonna post up on this wall and just let the smart people do their thing. I'll post up in case one of them turns alive or whatever.
Sodell moves into the room very quickly, and everybody's like, "What?" And nothing happens. Except that.
So,
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say then I'll drag the chest in there.
Okay. As Falconer comes in with his with his daylight spell up, you do see an individual.
Oh, he's not butthurt anymore? Okay.
No, I the way I imagined it initially was not the way I wrote it, and the way I wrote it, it was better.
Ah.
Yeah.
Is that a robot guy? Oh, interesting.
Hello.
Yep, robot guy.
It is interesting to see individuals here. Again, I was told that I was being left.
Oh my, who are you?
My designation is 5T34M3R.
5T
5T,
M
no, 5T34M3R.
T34
But you can call me,
Nice.
but you can call me Steamer, as so did my master.
5T4EMER.
No, 5T34
3-4.
M-E-R
M3R.
3R.
But you can call me Steamer.
Hello, steamer.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I see you have brought the trio. That is most fortunate.
Do you know what they are?
They are the watchers for the master, and provide much knowledge, and are capable of great stealth and information gathering. Or so they always say.
What is
Of course, the stealth aspect of their capabilities must be designated.
What is he talk? What did you guys find in the other room?
Oh, I guess they're in the room now. They're out of the...
I'll just open the case.
Open the case.
We are the trio. We are the trio. We are the watchers
See?
for the master and provide much knowledge and are capable of great stealth and information gathering. They are often saying that phrase.
Steamer, do you follow the master's order as well?
I do not follow the master's orders as such anymore. I have not seen the master in many hundreds of years.
Who does the master have a name?
I am not regularly able to speak such a name.
Mm.
But seeing as that the master could not possibly exist anymore, given the length of time that it has been since he assisted in our creation, I see no need to hold my proverbial tongue any longer. You are actually the first ones to ask me this question. Even, what's his name? Morris Daporus did not ask, even after these many years of service. My master hails from the Fangs. He actually usurped the Fangs, took them over, and with some assistance, created us. A race known only as the Warforged.
The War Forged, like 2 words spelled phonetically?
I think
One word.
it's one word. Here's your introduction. You've wanted one for a long time.
Nope.
And the master's name, sorry?
The Master went by the name Tyrn Darkander.
Son of a bitch.
He was quite a jovial youth.
He would take over the Fangs.
You guys seem mad, but I forgot who that is.
Floating
Sorry.
house on the barren edge went
Yeah.
away. The guy.
Oh, Baron Edge douche. Gotcha.
Yeah.
He was quite an exuberant young man, powerful, and quite creative. He created many of us, and then from there we created more of our own kind. Embodied spirit, magical cores, and personalities. I myself am a much younger model, and therefore am subject to certain rules and regulations regarding flesh creatures. But I can be of great use, as can the trio.
What do the trio do, other than be annoying?
Well, the trio are excellent watchers and provide much knowledge and are capable of stealth and information gathering.
Trio, can you tell us what's in these safes in the room?
These are not safes.
What are they?
These are creatures, and they are preparing to devour you.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Zodell. Oh man, I feel like in this sense of like
There
there's
are
no-
things outside of this room also, but not specifically known as creatures.
guys, I feel like at this point, like Rage Room is sort of like implied. Rage Room is sort of like integral. Can I please?
Is everything in the room other than Steamer and my friends going to devour us?
You watch as all 3 eyes sort of like, that's 4 eyes. All 3 eyes sort of like scan the room again. Not everything in this room is, I'm mixing up the voices. Not everything in this room is a creature. There are few things in here that are not creatures. But the one in front of you, the one in front of the one that used to be a half-orc, and a few beside designated 5T, 34M, 3R are creatures. And in the previous room, there is a construct that is not, one would call, an enemy at this point.
Construct.
It's weird. It's happened more than once, but every time this one says, or like, didn't used to be human or used to be a half-orc, I almost like stumble over myself and like, I'm like blinking and my head starts like hurting, but I don't tell anybody.
I would prepare oneself. One of them is getting ready to lunge. Could you please remove me from the room, as we are not combatants. We are watchers for the master and provide
shut
much
the lid.
knowledge and are capable.
Oh, shoot.
And I'll just help Falconer drag it out of the
And
room.
what we'll do, starting next turn or next session, is we'll roll initiative.
Anyone want the fireball scroll?
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want a
Shay,
fireball scroll.
can I do the thing to end the session?
Oh, fun.
I thought of this earlier today.
Oh, this is like the house.
Fucking mimics.
But like, look, they got little
Yeah,
fangy things.
so awesome.
Yeah, they're fucking little chests.
Can I do the thing to end the session, please? Please.
As soon as I set these up.
Gotcha.
Nice. Like the little eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
I had them sitting beside me, just like I didn't know how if you guys were. You guys debated about going here for a while, so I was kind of hoping we were going to get there a little sooner. Wait, one last one.
Oh, the double eyes.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I just had the 4 of them prepped. Go ahead, Zodell.
This latest time that the trio mentions my half-orc origins, and as these things start splitting to life, you see I almost like double over and like fall to the ground as from me a leg comes out and another leg comes out and 2 muscly arms, glowing tattoos on both of them start rising from my back.
Familiar tattoos.
Half-orc Zodell steps out of my body, and I like glance up, just seeing like the glowing eyes of this shadow Zodell bracing a great sword toward these enemies.
Dude, that's awesome. Let's see her.
What the fuck?
What?
Is everything all right in there, dear?
Dang.
I think I'm seeing double.
Coming to terms with myself.
So this is a clone of you?
Yeah, I mean, sorta. You look closely and you see it's half-orc Zodell, but you can almost see like the tangled, messed up, like murdered Zodell by the Ents under all the ghostly apparitionness of it.
What's the ability? Because I'm still a little rusty on this too. You've explained it to me, but
It's from my fighter subclass, Echo Knight.
Dude.
Yeah. This is the thing that I bought the whole book for.
yeah. So you like create an echo of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super fucking cool.
Like a
that's-
past self or like
I mean, I'm phrasing it like a past self.
Yeah,
but
we talked about that. I'm not really familiar with Echo Knight, but Xander came to me and he was like, "Can I build like a mini that's old Zodell so that it's an echo of my past of like when I died?"
Super cool.
Yeah, I thought it was fucking sick. Plus like the clear head thing too, so it's almost like a ghostly visage. Of
Yeah,
your
she's
past.
like all shadow, but you can tell it's half-orc Zodell because even with like her ghostly clothes still on, all her old tattoos are now glowing in this like glorious, just like white gold.
As the room comes alive, compartments turning into creatures, Zodell splitting into 2, and constructs, humanoid constructs, warforged individuals that are intelligent and sentient automaton are introduced into the world, even if it's just in a small portion, and a little bit more history is shed on Tyrn Darkander. We'll wrap it up there.
Super cool.
Damn.
So I was originally just gonna. I was like, I don't have time to build a bunch of mimics, because I was like, chests of drawers and whatever. And then I was putting these safes down, and I was like, wait a minute, I have giant eyeballs,
make them round.
and
Yeah.
and they look like little teeth.
So cool.
I was
Yeah.
like, good job, Shay.
Make them round.